This might be a little bit loud. I apologize.
Because Nick told me to.
Yeah.
Oh, hey!
Clucking the chowds. Clucking the chowds.
Okay, well, we're only going to let that go twice tonight because it's the vlog, and we should just do it. We should just get into it. Pow! Well, hello and welcome, everybody. Welcome and hello. Today is Thursday, which means it's Mother Truckin' Vlog Day. I see you, chat. Sup, Dell? Sup, Compassion? Cucumbers? Tre? Brett? Swazzy? Phil's here. Bagpipes is here. Get out of here. What's going on, Ben? What's going on, Brian's Tech? What's going on, Lady Liberty? What's going on, Paul Cole? Stay cloudy, maggots! Let's get this getting this vlog off to a bit of a cloudy start today. That's fine. Listen, I don't have a lot tonight. I don't have a lot tonight. I got some news. I'm really just looking forward to the mail, and I'm really looking forward to the beer. I'm really looking forward to some Undeclared bands. But for the most part, I need to be real. I need to be real. You're watching the vlog, but you're so lazy you're doing it from the hangs? That's okay. Nate, dude, that's what the hangs is for. It's for the MT, what is it? Watching the vlog crew, the WTVC? The WTVC. I haven't shouted out the WTVC in a hot minute, but if the WTVC is, convening, then I absolutely would like to. I would absolutely like to shout them out. What up, Tuna Fish? What up, Frank? Hell yeah, you guys. What up, Van Halen? I can't believe we get to hang out with Van Halen every stream. It's just cool. What's up, Dallas the Kid? How you been? I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Hope you're doing well. Listen, let me just. Hang on. Before I even get to any opening announcements, before I get to what's going on, what's coming up tonight, as you can see, it's not a lot. I just want to preface this entire vlog by saying tonight is the vlog that I hope helps get me into a better mood. I've been in, I don't even know how to describe it. Foul. I've been in a foul mood all day long. I woke up in a crappy mood because I slept poorly, because I was kind of battling the dogs on the bed. Nico likes to just consistently push into you, and she just pushes me off the edge of the bed. And I was up so many times last night, and then my alarm goes off at 6:30, and I'm just mad. I'm just in a bad mood, and I'm thinking about how little of the vlog I've put together, and I'm like, oh man, I need to go beer shopping today. All right, so that's, add that to the list of things. YouTube fucked with me pretty hard this morning. I got, it doesn't look like it's a strike, but it feels like a strike, and they presented it like a strike. So I don't know what's going on, but they accused me of medical misinformation. Hang on. I had a screenshot of it. Yeah. Medical misinformation. Oh, where's the chat? Sorry, where's the chat? See, I am way behind. YouTube got me for medical misinformation. Medical misinformation. So this wasn't a strike or anything for what they love to do, regulated goods, mentioning of where products can be purchased, putting links in the description, things like this. They also will just arbitrarily sometimes strike YouTubers just for no reason. You were up at 4 a.m.? You know what? Here's the thing, JP Dooms. It doesn't make me feel any better. It just makes me bummed for both of us now. That's how that works, JP Dooms. I'm sorry that you had to be up at 4 a.m. That sucks. I ain't an actual doctor, but apparently I'm giving medical misinformation. This was on a video about nicotine. I did a video called Nicotine is Most Likely Good for Your Brain. And I cited all of my sources, and a lot of it was NIH government-funded data, including Vanderbilt University's MIND study. Dr. Paul Newhouse, who's been studying nicotine longer than any of us have been alive. He he has all this data and all this information in his own YouTube videos from Vanderbilt University, where this study is taking place, the MIND study, memory improvement through nicotine dosing. And I basically presented that on YouTube. According to YouTube, I was ignoring or downplaying all the harm from nicotine. And I said something nice about nicotine, which is not allowed on YouTube. Can't say anything nice about nicotine. Can't even mention nicotine unless you're mentioning how bad it is. So YouTube got me for medical misinformation. That's a thing. After being completely demonetized on YouTube. So that was like a little bit of a hoo-hoo. And then today I ran into some issues with my Patreon. And that's stressing me out more than I can even verbalize to you. Everything that's going on right now is stressing me out. And I know that sounds really cliche, like, oh, the world just feels so heavy right now. It does. And I'm kind of bored of pretending that it doesn't. And I'm bored of pretending that things aren't bothering me, and they are bothering me. And there's a lot that's bothering me. And compounding on top of YouTube, on top of all of the horrific comments that I've been getting on Instagram recently, on top of Patreon issues, on top of being demonetized, on top of I feel like the sandcastle has been slowly eroding away since 2020. My anxiety levels and stress levels are the highest they have ever been in my life. Possibly depression levels as well, but I don't know what depression feels like. I think it might feel like this. So I'm starting off this vlog. I'm in a bad headspace. I'm not good. I'm not good. Just heads up. I'm not good. I'm not feeling good. I'm not in a good headspace. I'm very emotionally drained. I'm very physically drained. I'm exhausted. And there doesn't seem to be any end in sight or relief in sight. And so part of being adult is just do what you're supposed to do and not what you want to do. So I'm just pushing forward because I feel like I've spent 16 years maybe building something that I can be proud of. And I don't want to let platforms necessarily take that away from me, I know that I'm usually trying to be like, oh, you're in a bad mood, let's cheer you up. Oh, you're in a bad mood, let's cheer you up. I need to be cheered up. I need to be cheered up tonight. I should sue YouTube for medical misinformation. I wish I had the money, time, or energy to sue YouTube for medical misinformation, I wish. I don't know why I keep putting that pen back. I use this pen the entire stream, and I have a habit of putting it away. But with all of that said, we're going to do the damn thing tonight. I got a full-on action-packed vlog. And like I said, I'm really looking forward to mail, and I'm really looking forward to the beer. We've got some what news. Let me give you a real quick rundown, you guys. We got a beer coming up tonight. We're going to do some Cracklegasms. We're going to do a little bit of what news. I think I have some. We're going to do a retro vape. We're going to do some news. It's going to be real short because I'm at this. I've reached a very nihilistic point of it. Like nothing matters, It's like, who cares? We talk about news. We don't talk about news. Does anything change? Maybe if we tweet some more, some things will change. So we're going to do some news. We're going to do a very random liquid tasting, and we're going to do my new favorite segment, which is Ern's favorite Ernstagarum bands. And that generally does really always put a smile on my face, The mail should cheer me up. Metal Morrissey, your mail package, your records is all I've been thinking about today. It's all I've been thinking about today. I'm like, man, can we get to the vlog? Can we get to the mail? Can I open my mail? Can I open those records? I know that's going to help put me in a much better mood, but I'm not okay. And I'm not in a good mood, and I'm trying to turn it around. And that's the thing with like streaming on a, 4 p.m., 4:30 comes, whether I'm ready for it or not. And so it's probably better to be ready for it. And I wasn't super ready for it today. Just wasn't super ready for it today. But what up, Coil Turd? I see you in the chat. So that's that's just where I'm at right now. That's just where I'm at. I'm in a real foul mood for so many reasons, but I'm going to try to turn this around. I'm going to try to have a good night. I think the beer will help a little bit. I think maybe some hot record mail will help a little bit. And I have some opening announcements here. Yeah, fucking Patreon. Well, I'm just going to cross that off right there. Hopefully that works itself out. Medical misinformation, that happened. Yeah, talked about that. Sleep token, still terrible. And Bert Kreischer should not be encouraged to be funny anymore. So let's stop encouraging Bert Kreischer to be funny. Let's stop encouraging Sleep Token to release music. Oh, and here's the thing. Here's the thing. Corporate. I was dreaming about Metal Morrissey's package, his mail package as well, all day long. Here's the thing. I like this little, I'm not trying to put it all out there, but I like this little liquid market that we kind of have going these days, if you know what I mean. And one thing is, it's like I'll bang on JMW succulents. I'll bang on Twisted Timmy's fresh batch. I'll bang on FDH, cola and the Great Dip, and I'll bang on these flavors. But one thing I think that's missing from our current liquid space, I want to encourage everybody who's doing liquids right now. Let's get a tobacco or two out there. I was thinking about this last night when I was sitting here vaping succulents, and I was thinking, man, a JMW tobacco? That could be something I'd be really into. JMW tobacco, an FDH tobacco, a Twisted Timmy's tobacco. If Twisted Timmy released like a tobacco cream, I would be all over that. I miss tobacco flavors, and with the dilution of a lot of big vendor liquid manufacturers, tobacco liquids have kind of gone away, That peanut butter had a little bit of tobacco vibe to it for sure, but a tobacco. It's like the banana tobacco, Stevie's Collective. That scratches an itch kind of enough, but not quite. I don't know. I'd like to try FDH's version of a tobacco. I'd like to try JMW's version of a tobacco. I'd like to try Twisted Timmy's version of a tobacco because I've never seen them release one, And I want, Jake, all you vape is net tobaccos. I have a few of those, but they're in such high nicotine levels, I've never really given them a spin. JMW. Oh, the leaf. Oh, okay. Is there one? Okay, maybe I'm just out of the loop a little bit. Maybe I'm out of the loop, but just putting that out into the universe. Tobacco flavors. It's time for tobacco. I think so. I think it's time for a tobacco. Now, with all of that said, that's all my notes. I don't need this for the rest of the stream. That's literally all my notes, and that's crazy. So let's try to change the mood around here, and I think it's this time. Honey bourbon. Yeah. You see, Jake Scrapwood made or I still think makes a vanilla bourbon honey tobacco that rules. Straight up rules. And if that's the tobacco that I can get, I'll take it. I'll take that tobacco. I'd like to see some other people's takes on tobacco. I vaped so much Twisted Timmy's liquid over the years, but I have yet to see a tobacco from Twisted Timmy. So challenge on the floor. Impress me with a tobacco because I really want to vape a tobacco. I've just been craving them. But I think what I'd like to do right now, if everybody's on board, is it's this time. Pow. Did some impromptu beer shopping today. Went over to the Total Wine. That's my favorite spot now. Picked up this from Altamont Brewing, Altamont Beer Works. This is called Hella Does Exist. West Coast IPA, 6.2 ABV. It says, we linked up with our Central Coast partners in crime, and there does not exist a West Coast IPA that slaps. Oh, and there does not... What? We linked up with our Central Coast partners in crime at there does not exist a brew to brew. This is just word salad. This doesn't make any sense. We partnered up with our Central Coast partners in crime at there does not exist to brew a West Coast IPA. Probably had a little one too many West Coast IPAs before they wrote this. It says it's a dank mix of domestic and New Zealand hops, NZ hops. It's bright, punchy, ready to blast your taste buds into next week. Believe the hype or don't. More for us. I just this was one that I immediately picked up. Just labels are the first thing you look at. When I'm beer shopping. Hella Does Exist. That just sounded like something I'm going to be into. That just sounds like something I'm going to be into. I'm going to give this an obscenely hard pour again this week because I don't want any bubble guts. It's probably translated from Dutch. Oh, this is going to take a year and a half to settle down. But that's okay. I don't want bubble guts. And this is how we pour our beers. I don't even want to show you this. It's just foam. It's just foam. It's just foam. It's just foam. But what I can do in the meantime is track this beer down, see if there's a beer advocate review for it or something. Hella Does Exist IPA. Hella Does Exist IPA. Altamont Beer Works. Oh, this is a pretty well-rated beer. Yeah. Hella Does Exist, although the other labels that they show look a little bit cooler than the one that I picked up. But, what are you going to do? It seems to get some good reviews. Hella Does Exist. Altamont Beer Works. All right, let's keep this party going. Let's pour some more beer. In the meantime, hey, how you guys doing? You guys good? Is anybody doing good? Bubble guts are better than bubble butts. Are they, though? I think bubble butts are more than bubble guts, Yeah, we're not going to drink this just quite yet. We're going to wait for this to settle down a little bit here, as we do. This is excessively, what am I trying to think of the word? Carbonated, effervescent. Livermore, I don't think it's from Livermore. Oh, it is from Livermore. Altamont Beer Works, Livermore, California. Altamont Beer Works, hell yeah, West Coast. Stay fresh. Follow us at Altamont Brew Works. You could. This is going to take a really long time. So we're just going to keep the vlog moving just real quick into the next segment. We'll get to the beer. We'll get to the beer in a hot minute. But I guess, actually, you know what? While we wait for this beer to settle down, well, let's do what I've been vaping. Let's check in with Kitchen Guy. Let's check in with Car Guy. Let's check in with Beer Shopping Guy. Sounds good? All right, let's hear it. Take it away, Kitchen Guy.
What I've been vaping.
Oh, man. Hey, for some reason, he's making me do these earlier and earlier. Hang on. Yeah, what up? Well, it's a vibey Kitchen Guy way too early in the morning to talk about some things that have been getting vaped out here at the tertiary workstation, which is to say my my Twitter and Discord workstation, sometimes Reddit, actually sometimes YouTube. This is my Discord, Twitter, YouTube, Reddit station. That would be a truthful explanation of what goes on out here. Honestly, not much has made its way out here. Office Guy is blocking, all of my access to the office, even though we were supposed to be able to go in there, like it's an area for everybody. He's kind of cut off my access to it, so I'm not able to go in there and get the things that I want. I'm only able to get things that are brought out to me now. So I was able to convince Office Guy to let me continue with the Centaurus and the Twisted Messes version 1 on top, and the Lady Liberty Boysenberry Sundae. This I had to fight tooth and nail to be able to keep out here. Thankfully in the end I won. Great. This is because this is a great vape. Rockin', honestly, rockin' vape. I get sometimes a little bit of coffee from the Boysenberry Sundae. I don't know exactly where that's coming from. Another thing that I was handed that I'm allowed to vape is the Hammer of God. It's the 200 watt version. It's the dual 18650 version with the Buddha on top. Shout out Dale. And then Timmy's cereal cream on the inside. Listen, even though I didn't get to necessarily choose these vapes, this is a good vape, so I'll accept it. Yeah, that's a good vape. We did the cereal cream recently, I think, and it gives me strong cornflake sugar cookie vibes. Strong cornflake sugar cookie vibes. Oh, okay. I guess I'm allowed to use the Republic Squonker Recoil 3 on top. Sully's is on the inside of this. Again, I didn't get to choose this, but this is still a delicious vape. Cherry lime cola. What's not to love about a cherry lime cola liquid? I have sort of, limited time engagement. I have a time limit on this before I have to return it to the office. Cross 5 Pro 2. 12 milligram deep cuts, guava jelly 50/50s in here. This is truly a busting mouth to lung. I also have this. I've also been allowed to keep the Not Your Mama's Nectarine, or what we call fake Fuse over here. Hexome R3 combo. Holy shit. I don't know why Office Guy allows me to have this, because I think it might be the best vape in the house right now. Get out of here. That is good. And then, I guess, lastly, this is something that I've actually got to choose for myself. It's the Lux XR Max. Not the Lux XR Max 2, just the Lux XR Max. It's pretty great. I got a 6 milligram Lemon Life lemonade. It's like a cherry lime lemonade in here. It's delicious. I truly believe this is the new Subtank. Crispy flavor, wicked smooth airflow. It's got that like Subtank, almost anti-crackle, where it's just like this smooth, like I don't know, I can't even explain it. It's like anti-crackle. And yeah, dang, I guess our time has come to an end out here with Kitchen Guy. Once again, there is no living room couch guy. He does not exist anymore. With that said, what's that? Oh, all right. I guess I'm throwing it to car guy / beer shopping guy. Again.
Oh shit! Oh yo, sup guys? Damn, it's car guy, aka beer shopping guy, and yeah, we just we might have done a little bit of shopping. I found a new beer place I like to go to. I found a Total Wine and More up in Northridge. It's great, and everybody drives like an idiot. Sure, just go. you go to now. But it's great because they have a much bigger selection of beers that are just, cans. I don't have to buy a whole 6-pack. I don't have to break up a whole 6-pack. I can just get cans. And they had a whole seasonal release area. It was beautiful. It was a thing of beauty, and I think I picked some good beers. Really, really hope Office Guy approves of the beers that I purchased. But we're here to discuss some things that I've been vaping in the car. I just got to admire people who really go for that impossible left. Turning left right here is impossible. It's not possible. This BMW is gonna wait though. Car vapes, Oxvis Slim Go too. Come on, for hands-free driving, hands-free drive vaping, this is it. This is what I want. I can have both hands on the wheel, eyes forward, still vaping. Can I just say, I don't know how I pay so much in property taxes, but the roads in the valley are never paved. I pay taxes to the state that fixed the roads. I pay taxes to own a car that they're supposed to fix the roads, and the roads damage my car that I have to pay for further. It's like the state is a scam. I'm not going too far without this Oxva V Prime anymore, especially with the RBA on the inside, especially with this crackle. Shut up. This is my current favorite way to cloud chase my car. Oh man, this is the last one, and then car guy has to say goodbye. Well, it's a mouth to lung, you know it. It's the Dead Rabbit MTL RTA version 2 on top of the Aviator. This is a forever setup. This is just a forever setup right now. It's got some face meat tepache in it, which again, I'm not 100% sure what this flavor is supposed to be like, but it's kind of like a pineapple horchata. Every time I taste it, that's what I taste. It's delicious, 12 milligram 50/50, extra shaky cam. Extra shaky cam because the roads are the shittiest roads on earth. What a great setup. What a great vape. How delicious, how satisfying, good Lord. I also got a Lagunitas Sugar here sitting in my cup holder. It's unopened, don't worry. Anyway, I think that's all from me, from Car Guy, Beer Shopping Guy, so thanks. I like getting more responsibilities here, I guess, as it were, within GrimmGreen Industries. I like having, a little bit more pull, a little bit more sway, I guess. And I'm just going to throw it back to the fearless leader. It's Office Guy. Take it away, Office Guy. Go! Oh, thank you, Car Guy. And yeah, hey, Car Guy, Beer Shopping Guy. You did pretty good beer shopping. At least we're going to drink this Hella Does Exist. Going back and forth between segments. We're back into the beer now. Actually, you know what? Here's the thing. Let's complete this segment completely. And let's talk about some things that have been in here. I set this up on Tuesday. It's the Diplomat. It's amazing. This is an amazing setup. I've decided that the RTA side-by-side combo, I love it. I love the RTA side-by-side combo. I will always be, a dripper mod guy, but the RTA SBS combo, you know what I'm going to say? Get out of here. It's delicious. This is Stevie's Collective Firefight. Got that little pendulum coil in there, just vaping amazing. This has been set up forever. It's the Hexome Recoil 3 combo with succulents on the inside. If there's a most grabbed for vape on my desk, it's this one. I'll never turn down that succulents. This though, Tripod 2 on the Proxima. This is the only RTA that I can run on this side-by-side. Only one. The side-by-side is oddly sized, and most RTAs don't fit on it, except for this one, and I think the Typhoon GT4S fits on here as well. The liquid on the inside was that, hang on, I'm going to reach for it. This, Marsberry. We got this last week, Mr. Marsberry, and it's, this shit is delicious. It was his all-day vape. It was, bad with names. All-day vape. And I could see this becoming an all-day vape. It's delicious. I sometimes get a little bit of like sweet tarty, like dusty sweet tarty from it. And the tripod too. Look, it's really good. On Tuesdays, I'm trying to, we're starting the RTA series where I'm going to attempt to like vape every RTA I have in my office. And I'm going to try to narrow it down to a top 5 type of thing for YouTube. But in the meantime, I'm just trying RTAs. We're going to try a shit ton of RTAs. Like I said, I'm going to try to hit every RTA that I still have in my office. This was a liquid tasting from Tuesday, by the way. This is Bay Noir. This got, you guys recognize this. The vlog recognizes this. This is the liquid that got passed over 1,500 times over and over and over and over and over. No one wanted to vape Bay Noir. Nobody wanted to vape Bay Noir. Well, guess what, you guys? It's delicious. It's delicious. It's like a sweet vanilla custard with the most minimal amounts of cardboard in it. It's one of the best custards of recent memory. It's like bottle violence and this, and those are the custards that I like. Uberlag, Parsons, hell yeah. Bishop RTA, hell yeah. Slim SE, hell yeah. Uberlag, hell yeah. This is a good custard. This is just a good custard. I did set up the Cabello on a Paramore, but my Cabello is missing the airflow insert because I'm dumb. I mean, that's literally what this comes down to, is I didn't place my coil properly. And it's too far off to one side. I should have centered it so that the airflow ring can go over it. As it stands, it's just kind of raw dogging it. I just line up the airflow kind of like thusly with the coil. It still vapes. It still vapes honestly great, but it doesn't have the airflow ring in it. Hey, where is the MTVD logo? It's a good question. Found it. There it is. It's still delicious. I don't even remember what liquid I put in here. What did I put in here? That's incredible. That tastes like a raspberry ripple or something. What did I put in here? Whoa, that's going to bother me. This isn't the white chocolate. What's in here? I'm going to have to go back and watch the stream now and see what liquid I put in here. It was something with a pointy tip. I remember that. What was it? Oh, yeah. Rosiest custard. The Legion X Rosiest custard. This is also a delicious custard. That was going to bother me. This is delicious. Yeah, the Paramore, I agree. I think it looks pretty sick in silver. I like the aluminum stainless combo. It's just not super comfortable to hold. That's the only problem. This RTA on the mix from a retro vape from literally 2 weeks ago, still going strong. Mao's double barrel tastes baller. It's just round wire. And I don't get it. But it tastes delicious. The airflow is nice. It's restricted. That's tasty. And I guess this is still on the desk. I'm going to do a review for this. Whole setup, this whole kit. But I modified my tank with some stainless steel cables in there. Look how low the liquid is. It's vaping. It's wicking that liquid. It's wicking the liquid. I know that if I take this off, it's going to be saturated AF. Hell yeah, it is. What did I build in here? 0.19? Almost at 5 volts? Let's go. The airflow's just so smooth. Oh, that's Scubblegum. Shout out Scubblegum, JMW. And that's been rocking. That's been my desk warrior. But that's really what I've been vaping. Oxva Slim Go 2, Oxva Neg Slim Go. Those have been like my desky pods, 12 milligram deep cuts. Now, if we could get back to the matter at hand of the beer, I know we're doing it out of order tonight. I don't even care. Call the cops. Smell is that of beer. Smells hoppy. Smells IPA-y. Smells a little piney. I think the Firefight from Stevie's Collective is end up going to get paired with this. But cheers, you guys. Hope you got something delicious next to you. No, Ern, don't fuck Roundwire. Build with Roundwire. You've been using it wrong. Yeah, that's crazy. That's delicious. That's really, really citrusy, really, really clean. It doesn't have any of like the bitter, piney IPA characteristics to it. Yeah, this is, I could drink 100 of these just in a row. It's a very summertime beer. It's a very summertime beer. I picked up a few last, like, still hanging on to summertime beers. This is definitely one of them. Holy shit, that's delicious. That's delicious. It's citrusy, it's orangey, it's IPA-y. I think it's going to go really well with this Firefight. That's pretty funny, Face Meat. That's pretty funny. Yep. That's busting. That is a busting pairing. Firefight, the citrus in the Firefight, the blood orange with almost any IPA. It just hits. It just hits. Let's go. That's delicious. That's delicious. Wow, that's a good pairing. I'm tempted to write that pairing down. But no, we're not going to write that pairing down. But it's damn good. I also kind of want to try it with the Bay Noir. I don't know why. Custard and an IPA. I don't know if this is going to go together, but you know, you don't know until you try. You tried fucking Roundwire once? Yeah. It's not as fun as Ern makes it out to be. You know, that's kind of just okay. If it was the only vape I had on me and I was having beers, it would be great. But in this setting, in this scenario, when I have access to, Firefight, Firefight wins. Firefight wins the beer segment. Firefight wins the beer segment. These things just happen. There it is. Sorry, I did that like almost deliberately at the microphone. I had no intention. I did not mean to do that. I'm sorry. I apologize. Maple custard. Maple custard sounds delicious. Let me pop out the, the hydrate notifications. Because it's Dalton. Dalton, CJ, Nate, Van Halen, CJ. Cheers. Sex King Phil. Cheers. Phil. Cheers. Phil. All right, let's see. Traveling Camilo? Squid. I'm glad we still get Squid. I'm glad Squid lives on Squid lives on in the hydration section. That's great. That means it's time for something like maybe at a reasonable volume now, GrimmGreen. Even louder, man. Biggest ska banger of the 90s right there. Biggest ska banger of the 90s right there. All right. I had a singular assignment America, assignment Planet Globe. This came from a guy in the UK. He goes by Phrasing. I'm not super familiar with him, but I think he lives in the UK. He says, well, listen, this has nothing to do with his picture. It says, hey, I for one would be very interested in a type 1 RTA, despite being a dual coil and FAF, which stands for fiddly as fuck, which I agree with that. The type 2 is my go-to for high ohms, low power, restricted direct lung flavor domination. Try saying that 10 times fast. I'd rather not. Also, I've decided to trust you to bully Thundercloud into making the seam tingle coil version of the recoil. Yep. So he's bought one. He's doing his part to boost sales, create demand. I really appreciate that. He said, I picked up a toolkit so I can gently rip you on being able to have wonkless builds in your RDA using your tools. Oh, that's fighting words phrasing, although I'll probably end up keeping the screwdriver since that's all that needs to be replaced. Anyway, included is a hand check of the best mod I own, coupled with an extremely mid RTA with far too much branding on it. I don't know what RTA this is. I can see why phrasing that's the favorite mod that you own. The purple pine cone from Vape Smarter. Get out of here. Vape Smarter makes sick mods. Sick mods. I can see why phrasing likes this. What RTA is this? What RTA is the... It's a Hell Vape, I think, but what's the face on it? Why does it have a face on it? I'm going to try to find it. I don't know what this is. The Joker edition? Ern thinks we're going to get a 30 millimeter recoil. Let's see. That's the Dead Rabbit. Pardon me. Wow, they really ran that Dead Rabbit brand into the ground. The Dead Rabbit MRTA, the Dead Rabbit 3 RTA, the Fat Rabbit Solo RTA, the Dead Rabbit MTL, the Dead Rabbit 3 6th Anniversary Edition, the Dead Rabbit Solo, the Dead Rabbit 3 2024 Edition, the Fat Rabbit 2, the Dead Rabbit MTL RTA version 2, which I love, the Hellbeast RTA, the Dead Rabbit 3 J version, the Fat Rabbit... Ah! Oh! It's just what I needed right now. Sneezing. Fat Rabbit Solo 2 RTA, the Dead Rabbit MTL, the Fat Rabbit Solo 2, the Dead Rabbit 3, the Vertex. No. It doesn't look like any of these. It doesn't look... It's the J edition Dead Rabbit. The J edition. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I get you. Yep. That's what it looks like. That's what it looks like to me. The J edition. It looks kind of like a cool RTA. I don't know. I'm always Team Fuck Hell Vape, forever and always. But I wouldn't mind trying the J. The gold and black looks kind of sick. The blue and stainless looks kind of sick. The shiny gunmetal and purple looks kind of sick. I think that's kind of sick. Trademark sneeze. I'm going to have to trademark that sneeze now. So be it. The J is for Joker. The J is for Joker. I get you. Well, what I'd like to do now... Hey! Sup. Is, of course it's going to open it sideways. I don't know why it does that. But let's, this is happy. This is happy here. This is happy with the, looks like a Dead Rabbit MTL RTA version 2. Let's hear how his crackle sounds. Yeah. And he vaped through it. That's yeah, he vaped through that. He vaped through that. That's a good crackle, Happy. That's a good crackle. I know, this must have been from like a week ago. Did I play that one a few weeks ago? I just got it in an email from you. All right. Well, then it's not a good it's not a good crackle. This one, Joe Freer, Pendulum M80. He's got a Pendulum M80 in there from Pendulum Coils. That's the trick, I guess. You just use pendulum coils. You get crackles every time. Oh, I played it from the DMs last time. Oh, that makes sense. Well, hey, happy double feature. Let's go. All right, Joe. Let's see what Joe has in store for us here. Okay, he didn't vape through it because that's not a rule officially, but Joe, that pendulum coil is rowdy with the bubbles, right? With bubbles. Oh, Kenneth. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Pineapple Mango Tango. It's your all-day vape now? Hell yeah, Kenneth. Hell yeah. Not only do you have excellent taste in e-liquid, but, you know, deep cuts, Eric's my buddy. Eric's my friend. So I try to get as many people as I can onto the deep cuts, you know. It's one of those things that I love deep cuts. I think his liquids are extraordinarily high quality, tasty liquids, and he's my buddy, you know, so I want to get him some, you know, try to help each other out as best we can. Whoa, what happened there? Joe, that is some crackle, Joe. That's some crackle. I might have to put like a symbol or something. How about a 9 before his name, just so I know. That could be in like a top 10. That could be like a top 10. Freaking Boros, Ben. I know. Boros got it so easy. RTA's got it easy. But here, let's hear from Justin. Hang on. Justin Haley here. Writing in. I thought I had an email from him, but I guess I do not. So let's hear. This is also a Boro. This is the Vapon? Is that a Vapon tank? What tank is that? I don't know what Boro tank that is. Yeah, Eric, dude. Eric's one of those dudes that you feel like a better person just being around him. He's that guy. I love Eric to death. He's one of those guys that like the first time, and there's not a lot of people that can do this, but he's one of those guys, like one of the first times we ever like chatted and like hung out in real life, I immediately like felt like we were buds, you know, like I felt like he knew me. And like, I don't know, there's Eric's one in a million. Everybody follow his new pickleball account. He has a new business where he's selling pickleball rackets, and I love it. And I want to support Eric in any way I can. So everybody should go follow that. I don't know what it's called. Pickleball something or other. Eric's Pickleball, something like that. Torin Boro. Oh, Steve O's pointing it out. That's the Torin Boro. Okay. I didn't really like the Torin Boro. Let's see what kind of crackle it gets. That's a crackle. The first button press is better than the second, but it's not by much. It's so tasery. It's so tasery. It's borderline head of lettuce in a hydraulic press. Justin, that's some good ass crackle. It's tasery. It's a little sizzly. It just feels. I wonder what the crackle would sound like. You know, we're looking at his screen here. It's 70 watts. It looks like he has a 0.33 at 70 watts. I want to know what that crackle would sound like at like 60 watts. I think it might be more pronounced at a lower wattage. Maybe I'm crazy. Torin Boro's probably your second favorite next to the Voltrove. Full DLRBAs. Well, here's the thing. We're going to have to go through the Boros again on the Vape Fiddle. We're starting the RTA series right now, but inevitably we're going to get to the Boros because I do need to find my top 5 favorite Boros of all time. And I have a little like mental list, and the Torin was not on there, but hearing Steve O talk about it and seeing this crackle, seeing that airflow, maybe the Torin Boro is something I need to revisit. We're going to have to revisit a bunch of Boros, man. Bunch of Boros. Hang on, who do we got here? Zachariah. I don't have an email from Zachariah. This is in looks like a Blaze RTA. That's head of lettuce. I mean, that's some pretty okay crackle, dude. It feels very head of lettuce. Feels very head of lettuce, doesn't it? Homeboy Mango? Hell yeah, dude. Deep Cuts Mango? Hell yeah, dude. Helping out my boys. This is a pretty okay crackle. Oh, I think I went too many times. I can't quite tell what's going on there. I feel like this crackle would be really nice to vape, but it is a little head of less. Yeah, it is a little snap and celery. Some snap and celery. Yeah, some snap and celery. It does have some pops in there, you know? Zachariah, thank you for submitting this. That's some solid ass crackle. That's some solid ass crackle. It is a little a little straight up snap and celery. Whoa. Why do I have so many? Hang on. This is Ern. This is Ern's, it just says Ern, Twisted Timmy Coils. Looks like he's got a stack. Did you already send this one in? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Series crackle. Look, it was in my emails. Ern. You have a better crackle now? Send it over. Yeah, I like that crackle. I like that. Stackle. Stack crackle. Stackle. We're going to have categories, right? We're going to have like best Boro crackle, best RTA crackle, best RDA crackle, best stack crackle. Best stackle. So this person is Fatty. F-A-D-Y, Fady. I don't want to call you Fatty. Fady. M. Go. Yeah. In a Dead Rabbit J edition. Play. Shit. Play. Shit. Play. I don't know why it loads it sideways. That is, I feel that this is good crackle. Yeah, hell yeah, Apple products. That's a good crackle. And he keeps it going. And it doesn't slow down. That's a good crackle. That is a good crackle. Popcorn crackle. Right? Compassion, good call out. Popcorn crackle. What up, s'mores? You did not miss retro vaping yet. Hope you're doing well, Paul Fortune. I'm sorry, that is bang and crackle. That is bang and crackle, Fady. Fady! Popcorn crackle. It is sustained. Yeah, it's a sustained crackle. Maybe some there. Yeah, Dalton, there's a little sizzle there. There's a little sizzle there, but it's mostly popcorny. In fact, here I have an email from the last person here, James. James writes in and says, "Yo, Mr. Grimm. Oh, Hotspot Josh. Is Hotspot Josh in the chat? Hotspot Josh here again with a crackle video. I wanted to tell you that I use All right. Not sure what's going on there with the old sniffer, but what are you going to do? I want to tell you that I use Red's Artisan Coils. The spec I use, he calls clackers. And I mainly use the Maviton X cotton, especially if I'm going for crackle. Yeah, some people, you know, it's like people swear by their coils. People swear by their cotton. James.
Hey, Grimm.
What up?
Hotspot Josh again.
What's up, Hotspot Josh?
I wanted to show you another great one. It's a
Boro
with the ALEXO 6.
Ooh, ALEXO 6.
I also wanted to tell you that all of my crackle videos, the coils are Red's Artisan Coils. It's the clackers, and I use Maviton X for cotton. But here you go.
That's some
Red's Artisan.
Josh, Hotspot Josh. That's crackle. That is crackle.
Cotton, but here you go. Here you go. Here you go.
Yeah. That is a good crackle. Dude, James might win the crackle tonight. That is the most intense crackle of the night by a mile. And he vapes through it, Hippo. And he vapes through it. I know Hippo's not here, but he made that rule, so. Holy shit, and he vapes through it.
Here you go.
James. It's my impression of someone who has a crush on a guy named James. James. I think James is going to take it tonight. That was the most intense crackle. Maybe Joe. But James. We'll give it to both. James and Joe. It's hard to choose between those two. James. Congratulations, James. Appreciate you. And thank you to everybody for sending in your crackles. If you have a crackle that you think is superior to all of the crackles you've just seen, send them to me. Take a quick little video, nick@grimmgreen.com. You don't have to vape through it, but people like it when you vape through it, but you don't have to vape through it. Send them on over to me, Cracklegasm, nick@grimmgreen.com. Chances are I'll see the attachment. It'll get downloaded and filed and used accordingly on this here vlog live stream. Send them over, nick@grimmgreen.com. I want to hear them. And if you have any Assignment Planet Globes, like any just sick desk checks, send them over as well. I miss seeing people's devices and gear and things like that. Crackles are great, you know. But should we hear Janine's? Should we hear Janine's again? Hang on. Let me see if I can find it. I think it was this one. Janine, thank you. That helped put me in a good mood. That's a good call out, Capesh Cucumber. We should watch that every week. Just watch that every week to put a smile on our faces, right? Just to put a smile on our faces. LRGC. I still don't know what that means. Maybe I do, and I'm just forgetting. But someone typed LRGC in the chat, and I went, hey, I know what the... Oh, what's up, 666F God? Hey, man. What's up to Liechtenstein? Just chilling here in the States, bro. Having a beer, having some vaps. Let's keep moving forward here in the old stream. I don't know if I have any what news, but I'm still going to roll the bumper. I don't think I have any what news. I don't think I bookmarked any what news. National Guard in Chicago. ICE increased weapons spending by 700%, including purchases of chemical weapons. Nice. EPA canceled $20 million flood grant for Alaska. Larry Bushart posted a meme on a local Facebook page, and now he's in prison. Sick. Now we got to bone glue. Hang on. Oh, yeah. This. I feel like this was what-worthy. Is this what-worthy? The Jonas Brothers are investing in a new pouch startup called Sesh that was from the creator of the Zyn. The Zyn is just crushing all competition right now, like billions and billions in sales. Billions and billions and billions in sales. Jonas Brothers are investing in nicotine pouch startup Sesh to take on Zyn. These guys were on the Disney Channel, bro. They were on the Disney Channel, and they're pop stars. This can mean a lot of things. This can mean the mainstreaming of nicotine just in general. People will go, oh, the Jonas Brothers, they're investing in Zyn, or they're investing in nicotine pouches. Maybe it's not that bad. It is. It's like Disney-sponsored nicotine. It's so weird. I was just taken aback by this. I thought the Jonas Brothers, like from the Disney Channel, the Jonas Brothers, and I understand, sure, they've probably had a prolific and successful musical career since the Disney Channel, but the Jonas Brothers investing in a nicotine pouch startup was not on my bingo card for this year. Not at all. They're all adult. I know. I feel like this is a good thing. It's normalizing. It's something I'm a big fan of. Normalize recreational nicotine. The Jonas Brothers, whether we asked for their help or not, they're helping us normalize recreational nicotine. I would love it if they sold pouches at Disney. I don't know why they don't. They have a no smoking policy. I remember when Disneyland had a smoking section. My ex and I, when we went to Disneyland, we used to go straight to the Tom Sawyer Island smoking section because it was my favorite place to go early in the morning. We'd grab coffee and we'd go straight there and smoke cigarettes in front of the rivers of America. It was like my favorite pastime. And then they eventually, I switched to vaping and we would still go to the smoking section and vape. And then they got rid of them completely. And now you can't even get a vape or a pouch or anything past security. You have to go all the way out to your car if you want to pop a Zyn pouch. That's insane to me. Yeah, there used to be a smoking area right outside Space Mountain. There used to be a smoking area right outside Space Mountain. There used to be a smoking area right outside the Matterhorn. There used to be a smoking area right on the front of the rivers of America. Over in Frontierland, like kind of in front of the Haunted Mansion. And that's where we'd go to smoke our cigarettes. It was awesome. But all right, hey, shout out to the Jonas Brothers. And wait, have you seen this shit? Have you seen this? I can't even show you the website, but this is a company making a vape that clips on your goddamn phone. On your phone. It's a disposable vape that is a phone case. And this is how they advertise it. Anytime, anywhere, just grab your phone and vape out of the top of it. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong with this product? This is the dumbest what product I've ever seen, ever, maybe. I have had phone cases in the past that had 510 connections on top. I had one that was a battery pack that you clipped onto your phone that had a 510 connection on top that you could screw an RTA on and vape it that way. Like you use your phone, Instagram, and then you vape it, and then you use your phone, Instagram, and vape it. This is integrated into the case itself. We're cooked. This is a terrible idea, dude. We're cooked. That sucks. That's dumb. I can't imagine. I hope this company doesn't make any money. That's what I hope. I hope nobody buys this. In your phone, bro. Like, whoops. What the hell am I doing? Why? In your phone. You can never leave the house without a vape now. Oh, Fagan got one to review, but it didn't fit his phone, so he didn't do a review? My Lord. If I got one, I would love to get one in the mail. What, are you kidding me? I would love to get one in the mail. I definitely would not ever review this. Absolutely not. Even if it fit my phone, I don't think I could possibly, in good conscience, review the Humo case for the phone. That is, I think that's all, dude. I don't have any real what news. I usually do a better job of this, but I just want to I'm also going to put this out there for anybody who's interested. There's a petition going around right now that says it's the Coalition for Responsible Nicotine advocating for responsible vape regulations. Do not sign this petition. If you see it anywhere, don't click the link. The Coalition for Responsible Nicotine isn't a thing. This is what's called a shell corporation. It's nothing. The Coalition for Responsible Nicotine is nothing. It's most likely a big tobacco-backed astroturfing sort of information gathering scheme. They want all sorts of information from you to fill this out, and it's going to trick vapors because you see this and you go, yes, we want to support. Tell Congress, look, how useless is this messaging? Out of the gate, tell Congress to support President Trump in his efforts to save vaping. What efforts? He appointed RFK, who raided a distro. He appointed Marty McCary, who wants to close down every vape shop in America. What exactly are his efforts to save vaping. But that's besides the point. I just don't want vapors getting hoodwinked. So please ignore this link. Tell everyone you know to ignore this link. Never click this link. Don't fill in your information. Don't put in your address. Certainly not your phone number, mailing address, and all of this information. Don't do it. It's most likely, I have no way to prove this other than I know Coalition for Responsible Nicotine doesn't exist. It's not an organization. They don't have a website. They don't have a founder. They don't have a mission statement. They have nothing. It appears to be just a shell corporation covering up for some bigger corporation, which is most likely either big tobacco or big pharmaceuticals. So again, don't click it. There's a million better ways to make your voice heard. Don't click this. Don't click it. This is a heads up. This is a warning. Don't do it. Don't click it. This is going around everywhere. I've seen it on Twitter. I've seen it on Instagram. I've seen it all over the place. Yeah, keep replying to him to fire Marty and fire RFK. Fire both of those unscientific yutzes. Yutzes is how I would describe them. Yutzes. I don't have any more what news other than this sick tattoo. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Anyway, that's all for what news. I don't have much what news. I wish I had more what news. Huge Ireland tax that could be put into the what news. But what I want to do right now, hang on. Let's just chill out for a second. Let's jump into some good old-fashioned... Yep, 100%, Miss Bagpipes, 100%. Hang on, I'm sorry. I am, like I said, just in a bad mood today. I'm in a weird mood today, so some of the prepping didn't get done. I ended up, Casey and I ended up talking for like an hour today during lunch, and I really needed that. I needed some alone connecting time with my wife to discuss things and discuss life, and, she's on the receiving end of all of this. Every bad mood I'm in, every time I throw up my arms in this office and go, fuck it, I am quitting, she's there for me, to talk to me, to walk me down, to help me see reason, to help me be a more rational person. And so that was a very necessary thing today. So there's a little bit of winging it going on. But I'm going to put a poll in the chat for the retro vapings, for people to vote on. Well, let's see. 2, 3, or... we're going to run the poll. Literally right now. Literally right now, there's a poll in the chat. And these are our options. 1, 2, 3, the mystery box. 1, 2, 3, or the mystery box. 1, 2, 3, or the mystery box. Let me give you guys some voting music. Please vote. Please vote now. Shout out to Jake Scrapwood for the retro vaping display. That I love this. It makes everything great. There's a mystery box. There's a 1. There's a 2. There's a 3. Please vote. Please vote now. Let's see what's in the head. Oh, mystery box kind of leading the way a little bit for now. 3 is catching up quick. Number 1 is slowly decreasing. Number 2 is slowly decreasing. It appears that number 3 and the mystery box are really fighting it out. Really fighting it out. It appears that the number 3 has overtaken the mystery box. Look, it's any man's game right now. There's clearly some oligarchs in the chat who are fighting for their favorite candidate, so they're going to be the deciders of this election. Everybody gets a vote, but oligarchs get more votes. Mystery box is in the lead. Mystery box is in the lead. Hang on. If the mystery box is in the lead, then I need to find something. What the hell? Uh-oh. 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 That's okay. That's okay. We'll get through this. Whoa, that mystery box is going to win. Whoa, that mystery box is going to win. Whoa, holy cow, the mystery box is going to win. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, thrice, twice, Mystery box. Who saw that coming? Who saw that coming? There's a slight problem with the mystery box. Hang on, everybody hang on. Everybody just hang on. I don't know if the mystery box is going to be a viable option tonight. I don't know if the mystery box is going to be a viable option tonight. Let's see. Oh, it might be. It might be. Oh, okay, it might be. It might be. Okay. All right. Well, the mystery box has been chosen. Congratulations, everybody. So, yeah. And then this, listen, I'm just going to put this off to the side over here. Stop the steal. Stop the steal. Are we ready to see what's inside the mystery box? So here's the thing. It's a Vape product. It's the RBA kit for the Grimm kit that I never fucked with this. This came out after I had a falling out with Vape. You know, when they didn't pay us. We asked for an RBA, asked for an RBA. They kept telling us no. They kept telling us no. And then suddenly, after everything went down, they released an RBA kit and they sent me one. And I was like, well, isn't that just kicking me when I'm down? Thanks, Vape. Appreciate that. Thanks, Vape. Appreciate that. So this is the RBA for the Grimm kit. I'm currently charging my favorite Grimm kit, the Alpaca Grimm kit with the custom panels on it. This was my favorite Grimm kit. I'm hoping I can use this tank with it. With the RBA, doesn't look like there's much room inside this tank. But we'll see. Hopefully this charges up enough to, use. Hopefully that charges up enough to use. I've never even opened this packaging before. There it is. That's all it is. That's all you get. There's some cotton. There's a tiny blue screwdriver. And then there's this. Got to open it like a disposable. Pow. Whoa! What the hell? Why is this happening? How is that happening? How am I getting a top-down view from a... Whoa! Dude, it's trippy. I don't know how that happened. For real. It just is going to keep happening too. Can we try it again? Nope, it's still fucked. It's still fucked. Great. I'm so glad that happened. It doesn't even tell me it's connected anymore. Oh, good. Nice. I'm glad that happened. Stoked. Oh, God, I lost something, didn't I? Oh, God. Oh, here it is. The Fleckinator? Yeah, it's the Sir Johnson rod. Okay. There it is. This is it. This unthreads off. There is the world's... I can't explain to you how small that is. The world's smallest RBA that has ever been an RBA. This has to be round wire. This has to be round wire. And there's a little adapter for it. Look at this tiny little thing. Look at this tiny little thing. I'm going to have to build... It's going to have... I don't have any higher gauge wire than 24. It's going to have to be 24 gauge. And it's going to have to be 2.5 millimeters? That won't even fit in there. There's no way. 2 millimeters? I mean, maybe. Maybe. Shit, that's 2.5 millimeters. That's 3 millimeters. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Well, I guess we're going to try a smaller millimeter than that. Hang on. 3, 2.5, 2. This is smaller somehow? I don't know how I'm supposed to wrap a coil on this, though. That's upsetting. Yeah, see, that's 2 millimeters. I think that's too big. I don't know. Let's try 2 millimeters. I don't have anything smaller than that. I ain't never built smaller than 2 millimeters in years. Yeah. Hang on. Let me try to find something smaller than 2 millimeters. I don't think people make anything smaller than 2 millimeters anymore. I'm going through every build kit that I have. Yeah, that's 3 millimeters. Two and a half. That means this one's 2. Nope, I have 2 3 millimeter ones. Great, QP Designs, thanks. All right, it's gonna have to be 2 millimeters. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna try it. I can't believe I don't have a 1.5 millimeter. I really thought I did. I mean, I did for a second. Okay, well, I can't look much longer. Does anyone want a For British Eyes Only sticker? Okay, all right, 2 millimeters it is. 2 millimeters it is. What say you? Maybe it'll fit. Maybe it'll fit. Maybe it'll fit. We don't know until we try, right? Oh, wait, I don't have any hot building music right now. There we go. That's upsetting. That's upsetting for so many reasons. It's got a little thread-on cap. It's going to be an interesting build. Hella interesting, even. Okay. I'm gonna only be able to do like 4 wraps. Holy shit. People requested this. People wanted a build kit. Oh, it has to be, no, it doesn't fit in there. I wonder if there's enough room above. I don't think so. Well, it's nice to see that Vape went with their best machining on this. No, there's not enough room in there. There's not enough room in there for a 2 millimeter coil. It's too big. It's too big. All right. What other options do I have? I can try to freehand a graduated tool build, maybe. I can't believe I can't find the 1.5 millimeters. I guarantee you I just tossed it or something. Like, I don't need this ever. Found the freaking 3mm one. That does me no good. Yeah, we're not going to be able to... Oh! I am so mad. Wow, alright. Okay, so... Alright. We're going to try to do this old school, I guess, and I'm going to try to wrap a coil around a graduated tool. And that's going to be a fucking pain in the ass, bro. Ass. Yeah, 1.5mm. I'm going to try to wrap this coil, oh my lord, around a 1.5mm Where'd my wire go? This is not going to go well. This is going to go badly. Just so everybody's aware, this is going to go badly. Pick him up. I can't believe I can't find the 1.5mm guy. Okay, so let's try to old schoolily. Let's see, is this working yet? Nope, still frozen in time. Great. Love it. You love to see it. Just for whatever reason, that camera just suddenly decided to stop working. It's great. So I'm trying to wrap this coil around the tip. Around the very, very tip of this build tool. I'm going to try to do at least a 4 wrap. Oh, God. Try to do at least a 4 wrap. Is there something happening in the chat? I can't see. Yeah, it's just the tip. Dude, that's actually not too bad for hand wrapping. Is this gonna fit in here now? Nope. A 1.5mm coil will not fit in this. A 1.5mm coil will not fit in this. I'm out of ideas, you guys. I'm out of ideas. A 1.5mm coil will not fit in this. You're better off deconstructing a coil with a higher gauge wire cores. Cores? It's round wire, bro. All right, let's try. I have some 26 gauge that I could attempt to wrap a freehand wire with. Maybe 26 gauge will work instead of 24, but this is the highest gauge wire that I have. I might have some 28 gauge somewhere. Fuck me running. Of course. 30 gauge. I've got 30 gauge. I got 30 gauge. Holy shit, I need to pee. I'm sorry, I need to pee. I'll be right back. 30 gauge. That's my option. We're going to go with a single 1.5 millimeter 30 gauge. This is hair. I'm not going to be able to wrap anything that resembles a coil from this, I don't think. I don't think I'm going to be able to wrap anything that resembles a coil. Because that's a 2 millimeter coil. It's just too big. It's just too honking big. Well, that's a 1.5 millimeter coil. That's a 1.5 millimeter 24 gauge. So maybe I'm a pro jacked white. Here's the thing. I might be a pro, but I am not a pro. You know? I don't know if that makes much sense. But let's try this. Oh. I don't know how I fucked it up so quickly, but here we are. I mean, that's kind of a coil. It's basically a coil. I don't see how, no, it does not fit, dude. A 30 gauge 1.5 millimeter coil will not fit in here. Hang on, let's make sure that it won't fit. Okay, come on, get your shit together. Line it up, Nick. Oh, it's gonna fit, dude. This is gonna work, dude. can't believe it fit. That's what she said. I can't believe it fit. 30 gauge though. 30 gauge. When was the last time you built a 30 gauge round wire coil? Never? Is it everybody? Never? What do you mean never? You never built a 30 gauge round wire? 30 gauge round wire. 30 gauge round wire. Yeah, well, you and me both. I'm going to try to... Yeah. That's how you clip leads like a pro. Now, the interesting part is coming up soon. Let's see. It's reading a 0.9. Oh, God. I'm going to try. I think this is just hotspots. I mean, I can't see how this is going to work. You tell me. You tell me. You tell me. Get a look at the get a load of this. Get a load of this malarkey. .30 gauge round wire. I mean, it's glowing. Dude. Aspire Nautilus RBA, you can only use 30 gauge or small. Wow. Neopits, wow. I think I got this kind of dialed in. I might use this little guy here. Nope, I can't even get that back in there. Oh, because that's 2 mil. Where's my graduated tool? Hey! Hey! That actually looks good. This actually looks good, dude. That is pro sauce. Hand wrapped. Hand wrapped, bro. Shout out to Lightning Vapes for their 30 gauge Canthal A1. If you're P. Bissardo, you say Canthal. Canthal. I miss P. Bissardo. Let's use the included Kogendo cotton pad, you know? Got some Kogendo here. Oh, there's an included coil. Well, would you look at that? I don't think we're going to use the included coil today. Wish I would have seen that like 20 minutes ago. Okay. It's a lot of work for the dry hits this thing is capable of. Yeah, probably, you know. That's even way too much cotton. That's even way too much cotton. I can't even just, like, look how microscopic the included coil is. It looks like dust. So dinky. But, you guys, we're halfway there, dude. We did it. miss cotton pads. Can we bring back cotton pads? Let's see, is my Grimm kit actually charging? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Hot up. Now I can take this, throw it on the ground, plug my Stream Deck back in. All right, let's try to wick this. I don't know. This is going much better than I thought it was going to be. It looks like the inside part. It looks like a light bulb filament because it's so tiny, just invisible. Rayon tuna fish. Rayon, bro. It's obviously way too much cotton. So I'm going to peel that back. 9 Inch Nails, the Peel It Back World Tour. This barely feels like vaping. Okay. There's cotton in there. Now, should I cut it after I put the cap on? That's my dental tool. Never realized how handy a dental tool was until, what's his face, the guy from the UK. Vaping Bogan. Okay, like it's down. Cotton's running through the middle, so I feel like maybe I can take this all the way off, cut the cotton, is this still working? Great. Love that that's not working anymore. I just trimmed it as close as possible, so we end up with something like that. Oh, we still got phrasing. Stands for polycompatibility. Is this working yet? No. Great. Is this working yet? No. Great. I'm so happy. Yeah. Seriously, you drop this RBA. It is. Compassionate Cucumber is gone forever. Gone. Now, I don't know how this goes into the Grimm kit. I know I have a... Oh, okay. It screws right into the base. Okay. Grimm kit. Mini tank. This should now... Oh, fuck. Okay. This little guy is going to screw into this little guy. Look at those threads. Clean threads. Wow. Wow, bro. Okay, to be fair, there's an O-ring in there too. There's an O-ring in there too. But that's dirty as hell. I should be ashamed, but I'm not. These threads are not going to get clean anytime soon, so these wicks are a little too protrudy at the moment. So I'm going to try to stuff them into the RBA a little bit. Okay. I didn't put any liquid in it, but I want it to wick, you know? I want it to just work. It's in. It's in. That's it. Grim Kit built, dude. Record time. How fast was that? What are we doing? What are we doing? Oh, I know how to build. Oh, I know. Oh, I can build. When was the last time you built 30 gauge round wire though? That's insane. We're just gonna fill this up. I'm just gonna grab whatever the first thing I see is. Oh, how about some Omega blueberry in 3 milligram? Okay. Just messy as hell. Classic Grim Kit. It's full. It's got one of my favorite drip tips on it. Oh, whoops. All right, there seems to be an actual sweet spot there. So, pow. Fucking Christ, I knew that was going to happen. Why did I know that was going to happen? How did I guess that was going to happen? No atomizer. No atomizer. No atomizer. No atomizer. No atomizer. We got this far. Oh, we got this far and it won't vape. Should have checked the atomizer before I filled it up. Fucking hell. I mean, I don't know what to do exactly. What's the definition of insanity? Ha, ha, ha! It's reading a 1.3. It's reading a 1.3. 1.4. 1.3. You see it switch right before our eyes? Okay, we're at a 1.34. 1.27. Hey, now it's nothing. Now it's 3 ohms. All right, so look, the resistance is jumping maybe a little bit around. But look, I'm at least going to give this one rip. I'm going to turn this down to like 6 watts. The airflow is so bad. This is the tightest ass airflow I've ever experienced. Nope, now it's going to give me no atomizer. Shit. It was working. Yeah, normally a pipette would probably work. I don't know why the airflow is so bad, though. There's like one sweet spot. Why? Why? The Grimm kit was probably a bad idea to do on stream. Oh, and my camera battery just died. Can we just skip this? Except I have to thread this out of here. I'm thinking that maybe it wasn't just pushed down into the base enough, so I'm just going to give this another whirl. It got totally nice and wet in there. That's what she said. Okay. Now before we fill this up, it's reading. It wasn't quite pushed down into the base enough. It wasn't threaded down into the base enough. Hey guys, this is definitely the retro vape experience. Yeah, because it used to be difficult. Vaping used to be a pain in the ass. You had to really earn it. Really earn it. Yeah, the mystery box was meant to prank you, but how the turntables have turned. This is the worst vape I've ever had in my life. Pretty bad. Here's the thing. The blueberry, the Omega blueberry, tastes delicious. I can still get good Omega blueberry flavor from this, but the airflow, whack. It's spongy as shit. But it's vaping. This is the worst retro vape so far. Exactly, Black Yoshi. Oh, how the turntables. Here's the thing. Microwave oven? Yes. It is still better than smoking. Although, it's better than smoking, yes. That's not an arguable point. It's better than smoking by a mile. But, if I handed this to someone who smoked cigarettes, it would not help them quit smoking cigarettes. Maybe the flavor would be enough for them to go, oh, blueberry, that's actually really delicious. Why is the rest of it terrible? And you go, I don't know. Holy fiddly. Holy fiddly mess. Yeah, exactly, Steve O. But the 0.7 coil heads were rad in this. I would rock two Grimm kits in each pocket, and one was a restricted lung and one was a mouth to lung. It was my favorite. In fact, I took this one to the vape rally. I took this exact one to the very first vape rally that we had in Washington, D.C. Yeah, all that work to be beat by a Views. All that work to be beat by so many vapes on the market. Literally, any disposable is better than this. Any disposable is better than this. Like first gen pods were better than this. Yeah, that's why I keep it around, Paul. That's why I keep it around. This was done by a guy named Apaka. Apaka on Instagram. You should follow this guy. He rules. He was doing custom stuff for the vape space for a really long time. Yeah, Apaka. I don't know why I can't find his Instagram account. Oh. That would explain things. Apaka. A-P-A-K-A. Yeah, Apaka. There he is. Apaka 469. Apaka 469. Everybody follow this guy. He does wicked engravings. It's all that, like, you know, Islander Polynesian style. Look at him getting tattooed. Apaka's a great guy. He'd been around in the vape space for a real long time. He was doing custom panels for all sorts of vapes. But he mostly carves out of wood, mostly carves out of bone. Look at that. How sick. You want that? Of course you do. Yeah, Apaka. Look at that. Look at what this guy does. It's so sick. Apaka. Apaka rules. And he did the panels for me. They're permanent panels. They're on there forever. They're on there forever. What time is it? 6:30? Oh, shit. Oh, did you, Steve-O? Dude, that's sick. That makes me so happy. That makes me so happy. 666 God. It's legal in the U.S. if you're over 21. This is 8 trillion times better. Everything on my desk is better than this Grimm Kit RBA. Yeah. Do it. Me too. I'm about to smash a Grimm Kit just because. I don't want this leaking the hell everywhere. I know that's what's going to happen. So I'm just going to leave you on the desk. I'm going to leave you over there, out of the way. Just leave me alone. Stay there. Stay there. All right. Well, what an exciting retro vaping. That took way too long. And then it wasn't even really worth it. But here's the thing. I'll be right back. I have to go pee-pee. I don't really got much tonight for news and advocacy, you guys. I really don't have much. First things first, I guess. I only got 2 little newsy items here. But the Office of the U.S. Surgeon General. Look, here's where we're at with vaping globally. It's succeeding everywhere and being destroyed everywhere. Anywhere vaping goes, smoking drops. This is just facts. This is just what happens. And then everywhere that happens, people look at that and they go, no, we can't have that. We have to ban vaping, while leaving cigarettes on the market. And there's 40 plus countries now that have completely outlawed vaping, including basically Australia, you know? It's like throw a dart at a map and see how hostile they are to vaping. It's probably a lot. It's probably very, unless you're living in New Zealand, but even they're trying to get strict down there, unless you live in Sweden, unless you live in the UK, for now, it's still pretty widely accessible, although that tobacco and vapes bill is coming up. That, you know, last week we talked about the tobacco and vapes bill coming up. And as far as the US goes, it's fucked. We're fucked. We're effed in the A. I might let the dogs in. Hi, Nico. You can come hang out in here if you want to. I know. You just want to be around people. Here, I'll bring your bed in here. I'm going to grab your bed. Oh, sorry, Nico. Sorry. Ha! We'll grab the dog bed and let the dogs hang out in here. Casey went out for a work-related meeting. There's been no progress in the United States, literally zero. All we've done is been getting slowly torn down since about 2016. 2019 was really bad. 2020 was really bad for vaping, horrific for vaping, and nothing has improved. Not through the entire Biden administration, nothing improved. And so far into the second Trump administration, he's hired and appointed RFK, who seemingly wants to do nothing but destroy vaping, and he appointed Marty McCary, who seemingly wants to do nothing but destroy vaping. Well, now we have the Surgeon General's office. The office of the Surgeon General. Many youths believe vaping is harmless. The reality? Nicotine harms developing brains, and toxic chemicals in vapes can damage the lungs and increase your cancer risk. This is coming from the office of the Surgeon General, the Doctor of America. And my favorite part about this is that fat fucking community note on the bottom of it. Would you look at that? Would you just look at that fat community note? Hang on, let me rearrange this. Would you look at that fat community note right there? Obviously, I believe this to be disinformation. Misinformation, I believe, is defined as people just being wrong on the internet. That's misinformation. If I tell you something that's wrong, that's misinformation. If I knowingly tell you something wrong to deliberately misinform you, that becomes disinformation. And the Office of the Surgeon General seems to only be interested in wrong things and disinformation because, yeah, there's a fat community note on it about developing brain harms. Oh, it looks like the harm to the brains is based on rodent studies. Yeah, rodent studies. So rats get jammed into a tube and they get force-fed more vapor than any human could ever consume in their lifetime. And then when they see changes to the brain, they go, oh, there it is. Vaping harms the developing brain. We've got rat science to prove it. Rat science is also not human science, but the differences in the brains were there before the first use. Oh, so bad methodology as well. On top of that, youth nicotine use reached a 25-year record low, disproving the gateway theory. There's no lung disease association. We can look at any number of these studies right here. Look at that. Let's just accept non-essential cookies. COPD smokers who switch to e-cigarettes, health outcomes at 5-year follow-up. Holy shit. Complete data are available from 39 patients. Those e-cigarettes, marked decline in cigarette smoking or abstinence. COPD e-cig users had a significant diminution in COPD exacerbations. Significant diminution in COPD exacerbations. That's science talk for the symptoms of COPD went away when a smoker started vaping. It's like, what are we even supposed to do anymore? What are we even supposed to say anymore? This is the Office of the Surgeon General of the United States of America deliberately disinforming people about the relative risks of nicotine vaping. And we can just, I don't know, get mad, do a community note so that anybody else who runs across this tweet or who has retweeted this tweet will also see that community note. Are people swayed? Are their opinions swayed by community notes? Have you run across a community note that you were like, oh, wow, this changes my whole perspective? It seems as though community notes isn't really doing anything other than slightly embarrassing the person or organization who posted it to begin with. And community notes, I once believed that community notes, I loved them. I still basically love them. But ever since I became a community note person, like a community note contributor, my little account got upgraded. And now I can see all pending community notes on every tweet. And there are pending community notes on every tweet in your timeline. They're just not showing up yet. And they may never show up because it works in a really bizarre way. And anybody in this little faction of community note people can submit community notes. And people will submit a community note, and then other people will submit more community notes about that community note and how a note might not be needed. Or how this note that says that the note isn't needed has another note connected to it that says that it is needed. It's a mess until enough people vote on it. It's a mess until enough people vote on it. This happens to be a big, long, slightly confusing community note with lots of links. But what are these links underneath this tweet doing other than making the Office of the Surgeon General look foolish? They're not changing policy. They're not influencing policy in any way. It's just scientific studies piled underneath the Office of the Surgeon General, which points out to us that the U.S. Surgeon General's office kind of, just making shit up. Just making it up. Just use the same talking points that have been going on from the FDA since 2016. We've been hearing about how nicotine harms the developing brain since 2016. There's been no developed brains that have been harmed by it. Toxic chemicals in vapes can cause damage to the lungs. We know that's just a bold-faced lie. Just a bald-faced lie. Increases your cancer risk? That's the biggest lie in the whole tweet. I don't know how the Surgeon General gets away with saying that vaping causes cancer unless they assume that we're either idiots or don't know anything about vaping, which I don't think we're either, but I think a lot of the general proletariat are dumb and they don't get it and they don't understand vaping and they don't understand nicotine. So all it takes is the Surgeon General to go, oh, hey, that causes cancer, and people who have a base level of understanding will just dig right in and go, yeah, I heard that. I heard that that's what happens. I heard that those cause cancer. And all it takes is one statement of someone saying, it causes cancer. And then it would take someone else like an hour to debunk that claim. It would take me, I could make a 20-minute video debunking the U.S. Surgeon General's tweet using the community note, and it would take me 20 minutes to debunk a tweet that was just haphazardly, randomly, irresponsibly thrown out there by the U.S. Office of the Surgeon General. That upsets me more than anything I think that has ever upset me ever in a million years ever. Yeah, sure, go die for the country, don't drink or vape. But here's your rifle, young boy. Go off and die in a foreign war. Sounds great. Here, this is the only other thing I really wanted to talk about. It's called engorging the disinformation. Oh, engorging. Yeah, engorging. They really do engorge that disinformation. They engorge it. And again, they can get away with shit like that because nobody knows anything about vaping. And when you don't know anything about anything, the first opinion you hear is how your view starts to get formed, you know? And unless something contradicts that first opinion you heard, you're going to generally go with that and roll with that until conflicting information comes. And then maybe someone will change their mind. But generally, what happens is people just have the sunk cost fallacy. They're like, no, I've been this for so long that if new information comes along, it's going to, it's going to wreck my worldview. It's going to ruin my identity. It's like, well, if new information, if actual, factual, truthful information ruins your identity, maybe it deserves to be ruined. Maybe it deserves to be ruined. I just keep playing with the pen. Maybe it deserves to be ruined. Let's talk about this one last thing because I'd rather open mail and listen to Instagram bans. Yeah, shooting yourself in the foot doesn't hurt. People would do it. People would do it. And this is the discussion I had with Casey earlier, and that is, this is not directed at anybody who watches my videos or anybody who's ever in my chat. But I am getting bored beyond belief of trying to convince idiots that vaping is better than smoking. I can't convince idiots that tariffs are a tax on the American consumer when that is just a fact. People go, oh no, we're making a lot of money from the tariffs. How do you not know what a tariff is? And I think about that and I go, the majority of people don't understand what a tariff is because they're idiots. How on earth am I going to convince these same idiots that vaping is life-saving technology for people who smoke cigarettes? You can't. You can't. I don't know if there's a way to do it. I don't know how. If there's a way to do it, I don't know how. But it upsets me into the ground. Into the ground. No, this is the vibe generation, bro. This is since like 2019, it seems as though the United States has just been basing everything just vibes. Just everything's based on vibes. What kind of vibe does that give you? Let's just vote based on vibes. We'll legislate based on vibes. It's just vibes. Everything's just vibes. Truth doesn't matter. Facts don't matter. Just vibes. Just vibes. It's horrific in every single way. I hate it. I hate everything about it. Yeah, they want people trying to think about my words here, but this is a boomer rant that I feel like I'm a boomer going on this boomer rant, and I don't care because maybe the boomer rant is right. Social media, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, all social media has incentivized the users of those platforms to only care about engagement. All that creators care about is engagement, 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 engagement. More live viewers I have, the better off I am. The more chats I have, the better off I am. The more comments I have, the better off I am. It doesn't matter if the information you're presenting is true or false or racist or bigoted in any way, because all that matters is engagement. And people have learned that you can just engagement farm. You can get on the internet and say outlandish shit that you know is wrong or that you know is just going to set people off, and you post it anyway because it gets you engagement. Engagement is the new currency. The more engagement you get, the better off you're going to be, which is why you see so much rage baiting these days and so much engagement farming these days. It's because that's all that matters is engagement, 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 engagement. Say whatever you want as long as people engage. Headline doesn't have to be true as long as people engage with it. That's the new currency, and I don't want to live in that world. I don't want to live in that world. JP Dooms, yes, I am crossing my fingers every day that AI becomes the downfall of all social media, because it's already got me to stay off of Instagram more. There's been so much, ever since Sora 2 came out, there's been so much AI slop shit all over my Twitter feed and all over my Instagram feed that it keeps me off of those platforms because I don't want to look at it. I don't want to look at that nonsense. And it's like every other reel now on Instagram is just AI slop. It's just Sora 2 AI shit slop. And I don't need to look at that. I don't care what prompt you typed. That's useless to me. That's useless. Completely useless. Here's the last thing I wanted to talk about today. I'm just going to read real quick from vaping360.com. There's another lawsuit happening. I'll just read right here. 6 small manufacturers pin their futures on the legal process. So we had Wages and White Lion, doing business as Triton Distribution, sued the FDA. They won in the lower courts. They won in the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. And then the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals, that decision ended up sending the Wages and White Lion Triton Distribution case to the Supreme Court. It was pretty sick. I got to go to Washington, D.C. I put on a suit. I walked around the Supreme Court. I saw Brian King from the Center for Tobacco Products. He's just a little short king. And I was like, hey, that's Brian King. I was like, oh, there's an FDA guy right there. How much trouble would I get into if he just took a haymaker? But I'm a pacifist, man. I'm not going to punch Brian King in the head. I will virtually, in my brain, punch him in the head. And then the Supreme Court ultimately ruled in favor of the FDA. They said, no, FDA did everything correctly. And so we all went, well, fuck, all right. That was, if Supreme Court had ruled in favor of industry against the FDA, the raid would have never happened. We would have had vape shops stocked with loads of legal e-liquids. It would have reopened up the PMTA process to a bunch of manufacturers who can get their stuff for the PMTA now. It would have changed a lot, I think it would have changed a lot. Well, here we go. A new appeal of FDA marketing denial orders issued to 6 small vapor manufacturers challenges the agency's marketing authorization process on grounds that were not decided in the Supreme Court Triton distribution decision. If the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals rules against the FDA, as it did with Triton, the FDA is likely to ask the Supreme Court once again to validate its pre-market tobacco application review process. Every surviving U.S. vape manufacturer will be watching intently as the Fifth Circuit considers new questions that could become linchpins in their own challenges to the FDA. So we've got 6 small companies. These 6 companies are petitioning the court for a review of received MDOs between May 2024 and June 2025. The filed petitions for review in the Fifth Circuit Court within 30 days, required by the Tobacco Control Act, YHA. American Vapor Company, Breeze Smoke LLC, Elite Brothers LLC, Lead by Sales, doing business as White Cloud, VaporMate LLC, and Vertigo Vapor, doing business as Baton Vapor. Of the 6 petitioners, only American Vapor Company is located within the jurisdiction of the Fifth Circuit, but the other 5 manufacturers have recruited retail co-petitioners that are located within the circuit. Oh yeah, the issue of venue shopping manufacturers using local. Okay, I'm going to stop reading this. 6 manufacturers are also suing the FDA all the way to the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals. And if the Fifth Circuit rules against the FDA, which they have in the past, there's a good chance that FDA will ask Supreme Court to review this case as well. And it might go all the way to the Supreme Court. I don't know if it has a chance of winning. I don't know if it has a chance of winning. I'd like it to have a chance of winning. The Supreme Court ruling in Triton narrowly addressed the issues from the Fifth Circuit's decision that the FDA raised in its appeal. The justices remanded the case to the appeals court to reconsider the FDA's refusal to consider Triton and Vapetasia's marketing plans. Following the April Supreme Court decision, the FDA in July, voluntarily stayed the Triton and Vapetasia's PMTAs and those 5 other companies and moved them back into review to consider the marketing plan issue. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time reading right now. So this has the potential to go all the way to the Supreme Court. This has a potential to be a big deal within the independent U.S. vapor market. I'm trying not to get any of my hopes up at all in any capacity. Cheers, because I did that with the first court case and I was, disappointed by the Supreme Court. Ultimately disappointed by the Supreme Court. I'd like to think that maybe the Fifth Circuit Court of Appeals could make some other arguments that might poke some more holes in the MDO case. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I don't speak legalese, so I don't know exactly how this is going to go down or exactly what questions are going to be asked of the FDA. But I hold out a little bit of hope maybe that the Supreme Court, if this goes that far, could possibly rule against the FDA. It would be great, but ultimately, yeah. Corporate Jason. The best we can hope for is a collapse of governments worldwide. And then vaping's back on the table, boys. Vaping's back on the table. Also, lots of other things would be back on the table too as well. So yeah, that's news. That's all I really wanted to talk about tonight. There's not a lot going on legislatively or regulatorily in the U.S. right now. ALP pouches are going to get a PMTA approval after going through the process for like 3 months, and that's great. I thought it must be so nice to have your friends in the government just push your PMTA applications to the front of the line to get approved. Meanwhile, U.S. vape manufacturers have been waiting, years, 18 plus months, literal years to have their PMTAs even looked at. Well, that's what happens. We get what we vote for. That's what I'm going to say about that. We get what we vote for. All right. Good times there. So let's shift gears. I'll put links in the description. Anywhere this vlog exists on the internet, I'll put links down in the description. I think that's all the news that I even had to talk about tonight. Yeah, tobacco and vapes bill. We're going to talk about World Health coming up soon because COP 10 or COP 11's coming up rather. We talked about that a little bit last week, but we'll talk about that more in the future. And right now, I don't even give a hell. Were there any HeliChats? I got rid of the HeliChat and Super Chat bumpers. I can't believe I did that. Look at that. Oh, look at those. Look at all those gift and tiers. Silk Pumps, gift and subs all over the place. I love it. I appreciate that. Thank you. Dell. Dell. Hey, Nick, it's Dell here. Don't undersell your frustration and feelings. Everyone goes through their own battles. It's not a competition. You got this. We're never going to stop supporting you. Feel your feelings. Love you. Dell, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot to me. I try to keep all of my, battles or whatever you want to call it, feeling emotionally exhausted, just going through the ringer. I try to keep that off of all of this. That's for off camera stuff. Okay, I guess occasionally it bleeds over, but that's for off camera stuff. I try to keep that out of the vlog, keep that out of streams, keep that out of my videos. It's getting worse. I'm getting more frustrated. I'm having more anxiety. I'm having more panic. And I don't know exactly what's going to change or what needs to change, but maybe something needs to change and I have no idea what that is. It's like corporate Jason said. The most we can hope for is the fall of all worldwide governments. Maybe that would cheer me up. Dirtle, appreciate you subbing up. Thank you for those follows, you guys. 666 God, thank you for that follow. Lucian, thank you for gifting those subs out. Jay, let's go, maggots. Hell yeah, dude, subbing up. Thank you. Mallory Gates win with the tip. One-on-one, people are smart and make okay decisions. Yeah, when you have stupid people leading a group, well, you don't see the dumbest animals leading the pack. Yeah. And I think one-on-one, yes, definitely people are smart and reasonable and can be reasoned with, I think. What is it about the masses? What is it about the masses of stupid people that, and I'm not trying to say that I'm like, oh, I've got a better grip on all of this than everybody. I don't. I'm trying to learn, the best way that I can. And I'm a person that when I get new information and new data, I change my views. I change my worldview. I go, okay, yeah, this new information changes how I view this. This new information changes. It seems like people just willingly want to be wrong. And then they do that, and then they double down again on being wrong over and over and over again. And I look at someone who does that and I go, I don't care anymore. I don't care to help you. Go be an idiot. Go be a willing idiot somewhere else away from me. Feels like people want to be wrong. I don't know. I don't get it. Why? I don't know if everybody's a Guar fan, but this guy, pretty big Guar fan. I still haven't gone to the pop-up that they've done in Hollywood. There's a Guar museum that popped up. You can go buy a bunch of merch and see a bunch of costumes and stuff. I still haven't gone. And that's so messed up. But since we're already probably going to run long tonight, this is what I've been looking forward to all week. This is what I've been looking forward to all day. Let's go. I smacked my knee on the desk. As soon as I hit that bumper, I spun my chair sideways, and this drawer was all the way out, and my knee just went wham against this hard-ass wooden drawer. Ugh! I'm sorry. You guys don't have to leave. I know. I was just yelling for the sake of yelling. Just yelling for the sake of yelling. What do we got here? Vape stuff, probably. All right. I should really it's okay. Remember when you're opening boxes with a razor to cut towards yourself. You always want to cut towards your body, your vital organs if you can. If you cut this way, look, you could injure someone. Safety first. Cut towards your body. Oh, it's kind of neat. We got some hot Voopoo action. Voopoo Drag S3. Anybody hip to the Voopoo Drag S3? I'm assuming this is a PNP touch to unlock compact body. 3,000 mAh internal battery. Do they do an 18650 version? It appears not. Oh, no. 18650. 18650 or 21700 and a built-in. Okay. I'll pick the green and the white. These can get given away. Rad. I want to see how big the one that fits an 18650 is. Just want to see. I know. Another drag. What do you mean, another drag? Haven't you seen how many dead rabbits there are? 21,700. Hey now, look at that. Look at that crispy green color. Look at that crispy green color. And ha! Whoa. I wish my God, I wish this camera was working. That upsets me so bad. Fucking hell. It separates weirdly. There's like a battery tube, and then this whole thing attaches like that. Whoa. Okay, that's kind of slick. That's kind of slick. I ain't never seen a battery door like that. There's no rattle. There's no way this is going to like accidentally come off. I'm kind of impressed by that. Kind of impressed by that. Put this tube back in here. All right, Drag X3. It's only the Drag X3. It's not like this is like the 6th drag that's ever been released. Is it? Let's keep going. There's some, yep. You see this? You know where this is from? You can tell. We can see the packaging on the outside. Oh. Oh. Twisted Timmy. Oh, shit. Timmy. Ah. Timmy. A software update? Oh, that's why my camera's not working. I needed a software update. Well, I can't do it now. I'm streaming. Yo, Nick! Wishing you happy and, more importantly, chill rest of the year. Thank you, Jen. I appreciate that. I was on a replay crew mode the past couple weeks and heard you mention you've been trying to hunt one of these down. Hope you enjoy it, man. Always much love. Timmy and Jen. Timmy and Jen are just dope. It's this. We're going to cut this right open right now. Oh, what the what? Look at that. Would you just look at that? Hang on, this needs to be on, what up? What up? Is that the button? How do I hit the button? Where's the button? I don't know what I'm doing here. How does this fire? Oh, that is the button. Okay, maybe I don't know how this works. Okay. Oh, that is the button. Can I have to bend that out though, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Look at that. See that hitting down there? Boop, boop, boop. Is this an 18 or a 21? 18. 18s. This runs 18s? For real? It's just so huge. I kind of felt like it would run a 21,700. But it doesn't. Why is that playing? Yeah, maybe a 2700? I'm not sure I know where a 2700 is. No. No. No, that's a 2700. That's a 2700. All right, it's 18s. This is a huge mech mod for an 18650, dude. I mean, that is seriously big for a single 18650. It's 2700? All right. Well, I'll have to take your word for it. Okay, it's not a 21700, not even close. Okay, this is a 2700. I want to prove this to you. 2700. Not even close, dude. It's hitting like a ledge all the way around. Unless there's something I can adjust. How? I don't understand how it's a 21700 with that size hole. Look how, like, that's huge. An 18650 will fit in there. But that's it. You telling me a 21700 fits in that same hole? There's nothing else in here but coils, man. Fascinating. Fascinating that this is an 18650. I have to unscrew this. I think that's just a lock. Yeah, that's just a locking switch on the bottom. I have to pull this Delrin out of here? I know people keep saying 21700, but I want you to look at the hole, and then I want you to look at an 18650 in that hole and tell me that a 21700 is going to fit in there. Hey! But that doesn't help me. Does that help me? I mean, yeah, I can get a 21700 in there now. Oh my God. Are you mean to tell me that it goes in like... Oh my God. You mean to tell me it goes in like this? Oh, that's too tight. So you mean to tell me it goes in here like this, and then this goes back on? Oh my God. And then this goes on. Oh my God. Sorry, this is my first experience with this. That seems like a... Okay, so you can't pull that out of there. So this has to come off no matter what. Okay. All right. Fascinating. Okay, I'm fascinated by this. That's a cool mech. I like this already. I like this mech already. Whoa, what a trip. Oh man, it all fits together really nice. Yeah, no, I'm not. I mean, I'm going to baby this a little bit. What a nice switch, though. What a nice switch. It does need to be, you know, pulled. I need to bend that out a little bit. There he goes. That's better. That feels nice. Yeah, this is the Times Vape EDC Sidekick. It's the Sidekick by Times Vape EDC. Sick. Dude. Timmy, Jen, that is way too gracious of you, but thank you so fucking much. For real, dude. Dude, Sidekick? Get out of here. That's sick. That's cool. What am I even doing here? I'm immediately thinking of what should I put on top? What should I put on top? Oh. 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 Wow. Armor Ultra. These are the internal battery devices, but they got a built-in 5,500 milliamp hour battery. I find that insanely impressive. 1,500 mAh, 5,500 mAh. What do I open? Green and black or camo? Green and black camo. Green and black camo. I'll probably go with the green and black. Just because. Dude. Okay, well, let me go pee real quick, and then I'll open this last package. Hell yeah, dude. Record time. Let's go. Don't worry, I didn't wash my hands. All right, Metal Morrissey is about to make my day. Metal Morrissey is about to make my day. Times infinity. There's at least 3 records in here. There's at least 3 records in here, dude. 6-bang. I drank a. Here's what we drank. The beer segment there. Pick. It's Hella Does Exist. It's a West Coast IPA from Altamont Beer Works in Livermore, California. Hella Does Exist. And the good news is it's gone. Drank it. That's it. That's all she wrote. Nothing to write home about. Metal Morrissey, my dude, can't thank you enough. Already, I can't thank you enough. He's got little notes on every single one of them. I can't explain to you how much happiness this brings me, Metal Morrissey. I wish I could, other than I can say a lot, much, mucho, muchos. Dearest Nick, roses are red, Violets are blue. Yin yang yo yoi. This gift is for you. Love, Metal Morrissey. P.S. Thanks, bro. No, Metal Morrissey. Thank you. Oh, it's Metal Momacy. This came from Metal Momacy. Metal Momacy. Earn. No, not earn. Opposite of earn. Metal Morrissey. Metal Momacy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And what do we got? What is I don't even know what this is. Oh shit. See? I love this. The very weird, very danceable Monster Dance Party featuring Don Hinson and the Rigamorticians. These are Halloween songs. The Monster Mash, the Monster Jerk, Do the Rigamortis. Monster Jerk? Monster Jerk. Robin Graves, the Werewolf Watusi, the Monster Swim, the riboflavin non-carbonated polysaturated blood, Phantom of the Go-Go, Monster Dance Party, Monster Surf Stomp, the Little Old Grave Robber, and Home in the Castle East, all from Monster Dance Party. The Monster Mash. I mean, that's like, that's the Halloween song. The crazy thing, here's the thing about the Monster Mash. Metal Momacy. Here's the thing about, you've been to Monster Dance Parties? Did they play the Monster Mash? Here's the thing about the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash, this song, the Monster Mash, is not the Monster Mash. This song, the Monster Mash, is describing people dancing to the Monster Mash. So it's literally a song about people dancing to another song, another dance. He's saying they did the mash. They did the Monster Mash. This song is not the Monster Mash. It's a song about people doing the Monster Mash. And that's just so bizarre to me. What's the Monster Jerk? I don't know. I don't know if I could tell you that. The Monster Jerk sounds a little gross. It sounds like there's bone glue coming out of the Monster Jerk. Monster Jerk. All right. Well, fucking A. That's awesome. They did the Monster Jerk. The Monster Jerk. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh. Oh, I open it upside down? I opened it upside down. I think you might... I opened this upside down and I'm sorry. This was supposed to go for the monster dance. I opened it backwards. I opened it upside down. Yeah, and the song never explains how to do the Monster Mash, just that other people are doing the Monster Mash. And he's like, look at all those people doing the Monster Mash. I should write a song about the dance that they're doing. What? I opened this upside down. But damn it. Holy shit. What? The Tron Ares soundtrack. This is really a 9 Inch Nails record. That's the thing. This is a 9 Inch Nails record. I don't know why I'm bothering to try to slide this out of here right now. Yeah. Hell yeah, dude. Dude, Morrissey. What are you doing there? What is that? Tron Ares. That's fucking cool. That's so cool. I just got to see 9 Inch Nails too. Dude. For real? For real though? Actually? Okay. Okay, this can't be over the top. This can't be like also colored vinyl or something like that. That's sick. That's sick. That is sick. That is sick. Oh, it's not upside down? It's not upside down? Okay. This is sick, Metal Morrissey. This is sick. With arms wide open. Okay. Next. Get out of here. Morrissey. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? This is my favorite CKY record. This is my absolute, hands down, favorite by a mile CKY record. Infiltrate, Destroy, Rebuild? Dude, Flesh into Gear, Escape from Hellview, Sink into the Underground, Attached at the Hip, Frenetic Anemic, Shock and Terror, Plastic Plan, Inhuman Creation Station, Sporadic Movement. Sporadic Movement is like my favorite CKY song ever. I am sporadic movement. You are sporadic. Oh, transformation. CKY. This is every good CKY song except for like 96 Quite So Bitter Beings. Every other good CKY song is on this album. I almost don't want to like open this. I just want to keep it in the plastic. This is so sick. So sick. And this is my first CKY LP. This is my first CKY LP. I have a few CKY EPs. This is my favorite CKY album, Metal Morrissey. How did you know that? Have you been paying attention to the things I say? Infiltrate, Destroy, Rebuild. How does it... I mean, that's... Okay, try not to... Oh. More sick records await. More sick records await? Okay. What? Ooh. Ooh. That's everything. That's everything. This is everything. Holy shit. The house that Peter built. The house that Peter built is on this. It's Clutch Clutch. It's just Clutch Clutch. The Clutch self-titled album. Escape from the Prison Planet. That seems fitting right now. It's Clutch Clutch. It's Clutch Clutch. This is the one. This is the album with Big News 1 and Big News 2 on it. This is an incredible album. Metal Morrissey, you know that this is a good album. You know how good this is. Dodge Swinger, 1979. Clutch Clutch. It's got Space Grass on it. And Big News 1 and Big News 2. Don't worry. It's coming. Jesus on the dashboard. Oh, yeah. This is a great sounding pressing too. Put it on a clutch. Okay, I'll have to take your word for that. Classic album, 180 gram audiophile vinyl pressing. All right, well, this is going up first. This is going to go on the record player. In the good record player, not the cruddy office record player where I listen to Parliament. That's also another Metal Morrissey album. In fact, that's Metal Morrissey. That's Metal Morrissey. Both of those. Turnstile and Parliament. And let's see, The Crow is on the top. That's a Metal Morrissey. Judgment Night is on the top. That's a Metal Morrissey. Kendrick Lamar up on the top right here. That's a Metal Morrissey. Morrissey. Parliaments of Metal Momacy, Turnstiles of Metal Momacy, Clutch. Metal Momacy. I love this. Thank you. Dude. Clutch. You'd give your bone glueberry for that CKY album? That can be arranged. Whoa. What do we got now? Shit, they're in here. You guys, they're in here. Oh, no big deal. Just Earth Rocker. Just an incredible Clutch album. In fact, I think I like every song on this Clutch album too. Yeah, Earth Rocker, Crucial Velocity, Mr. Freedom. DC Sound Attack is one of my favorite Clutch songs ever of all time. DC Sound Attack. Drop the bomb. Look out. Harmonica solo. That's Clutch. That's my impression of that's my impression of DC Sound Attack. Drop the bomb. Incredible. This is an incredible album. Earth Rocker. This album, Earth Rocker, came out. Ooh. It looks like Orion Pax or a transformer of some sort. Unicron. Earth Rocker came out right before I started doing GrimmGreen full time. Right before. Right before. Why can't I fit this in here? That's a CKY. Leaving us to ourselves, but not exactly alone. I think there's something is out there waiting. You know the song, so everybody sing along. Anticipation is grown. The air is black as can be. Can't even see that my hand is in front of me. Truck Fighters? Yeah, Truck Fighters. Truck Fighters came up on my Spotify just the other day. It was some sort of, stoner metal mix that Spotify made me, and Truck Fighters was on there. Truck Fighters. Have you ever heard Shovel Fight? At least I think that was the name of that band. Oh, yeah, Shovel Fight. Or was that a fake band I made up? No, not Shovel Fight. That's my band name. Don't steal that. Nobody steal Shovel Fight. Oh, shit. The name just jumped out of my head. It was kind of along the lines of Truck Fighters. I'll think of it. I'll think of it. Also, nobody steal my band name of Shovel Fight, please. Please don't. Oh! Yeah, well, here's the thing. This is an incredible Clutch record, too. This is incredible. Psychic Warfare. Here's the thing, dude. These two albums mark important life events for me. And I can't explain it. I can't explain it. This album came out, Earth Rocker came out, and I was working graveyard at Starbucks. And I loved it, and I listened to this album constantly. And then, in between these two albums, I quit my job and started doing GrimmGreen full time. And then Psychic Warfare came out in 2016, I think. 2015? Ain't no dates on this. Lady of Electric Lair. So it's kind of like, I don't know. This is like GrimmGreen fits in the middle of these. It was like Starbucks GrimmGreen loved this album, and then GrimmGreen loved this album, and I quit my job in between these two albums. Scissor fight. JP Dooms. Scissor fight. Psychic warfare is real. Hang on, the lyrics are on here too. That verse. Next thing that I did was tap out Morse code. Ronald and Nancy Reagan. Clutch, bro. Bro. Metal Morrissey, you're a good dude, and you're nice to me. Thank you. Oh. This is not a Guar record, but it is. This is pressed from the original tape's full dynamic range. I don't even it's real, and it's here, and it's at the gates, Slaughter of the Soul. This is the best metal album ever recorded by humans. I'm going to go on record right now. Get it? Record. I'm going to go on record right now and say that At the Gates, Slaughter of the Soul is the best metal album ever recorded by humans. It's perfect. It's perfect from top to bottom. There's not a clunker on it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 ding, 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 ding. I wish I could do his vocals. His vocals are so good. Holy shit, Metal Morrissey. Holy shit. This is a big moment for me. I've never even seen this on vinyl, bro. You know where to get the good stuff. You know where to get the good stuff. Psychic Warfare came out in 2015. Yeah. When Psychic Warfare came out, I bought the super fan pack. I got like the t-shirt, the hoodie, the record, a flag, pins all over the place. Yeah, fuck yeah, X-Cops. So many good vinyls, bro. At the Gates, Slaughter of the Soul. What a good record. Yeah, dude. I mean, Metal Morrissey, that's incredible. That's an incredible selection of records. Bro. Besides At the Gates, besides fucking Earth Rocker, Psychic Warfare, Clutch. I mean, What? This Christmas, Metal Morrissey. Dude, thank you, Metal Morrissey. It feels like I don't give you enough gratitude for how much you do for me, and how, like, it's probably time consuming to track all these records down. And I feel like Metal Morrissey, bro, we're not trying to sound too cliche here. I feel very seen. Just that At the Gates and Clutch and Nine Inch Nails. CKY is on here. Fucking Monster Dance Party. Of course I'm going to like that. Of course I am. Thank you. Metal Morrissey. I mean, seriously. From the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to keep this note forever. I'm going to permanently post it right here. Of course not. Metal Morrissey. Thank you. For realsies. For realsies. Thank you. That really picked up my mood. That really did. And I kind of, it's more than just the stuff though, right? It's music. It's the intent behind the records. It's cool as fuck. And thank you. You don't do it for gratification. You do it for the articles. Well, thank you. Thank you anyway. I mean, thank you for real, Metal Morrissey. You should do it for the gratification. I owe you one. I owe you one. Yeah, absolutely. Let's sing happy birthday. In fact, shit. We're over time. We're not going to do we're not going to be able to do Instagram bans. What did I run long on? Retro vaping. It was the retro vaping. Shit. All right, here's the thing. I'm going to let you guys vote the final segment, and I'm going to sing happy birthday. We're going to sing happy birthday to the birthday person. I believe it is only Poon Sauce McNasty. I believe it's only Poon Sauce I like it so easy for everyone to go, oh, just run long. Dude, you stream for 3 hours. You do it, and then you run long. I think it's just Poon Sauce McNasty. Your birthday is Saturday? Hell yeah, Black Yoshi. I even put the X's. Yeah, that's right. Nephew Max, my nephew Max. Nephew Max is saving to buy a guitar. He got an electric drum kit, and he said he texted me. He's like, I'm learning blast beats. He's 17. He just got a kit. He's learning blast beats. I'm like, you need to listen to At the Gate Slaughter of the Soul. Hell yeah, Black Yoshi. Brayden, Bree and Sully. Hell yeah, Bree and Sully. I got you, Seamus. And Brayden. Nephew Brayden. Well, we'll see. If anything, maybe we'll skip liquid and just do bands. It's your cat's birthday? Probably Trevor's, possibly cat. Probably Trevor's cat. All right. TJ, Melody? Hell yeah, Melody. Happy birthday, Melody. Yeah, liquid's goated, I know. Liquid's goated. We need to keep the liquid. I agree. Brian's Tech. I agree with you. Let's sing happy birthday. Let's sing happy birthday to the birthday folk. I just skip around the room. I'm just trying to work on the happy birthday to you guys. Happy birthday, more specifically to them. Happy birthday, dear Poon Sauce. Also Black Yoshi. Also Max. Also Bree. Also Sully. Also Brayden. And probably Trevor's cat. And then lastly, it's Melody. Happy birthday to you. Skip around the room. You know what to do. You skip around the room. Skip around the room. Skip around the room. You know what to do. You skip around the mother truckin' room. But wait, there's more.
Skip around the fucking room. 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 Skip around the fucking room.
Happy birthday, Poon Sauce. Happy birthday, Black Yoshi. Happy birthday, Max. Happy birthday, Bree. Happy birthday, Sully. Happy birthday, Braden. Happy birthday, probably Trevor's cat. And then happy birthday, Melody. That's from old TJ right there. Happy birthday, Melody. Listen, happy birthday, you guys. I'm a big birthday fan. We've established this at least 100 times in a row. I'm just a big birthday fan. I'm gonna have a quick vape break. No, we're gonna just jump right into a very random liquid tasting. Except I need to put wicks in the vape. Oh man! All right, maybe we're only gonna be able to do like two Instagram bands, but I do have some liquids. Oh, this is gonna be a pain in the ass without that camera working. Shit. All right, we are going to allow some oligarchs happening, but for some reason this one's always expensive. There's a poll. It's already started. It's already in the chat. I'm going to give you some voting music. I'm going to try to... Can we get them all in the shot? Yogi. Okay. Yogi Farms Green Apple. FDH Pumpkin Roll. It's called Basic B. We have Castle Long Reserve. We have Don Juan Reserve. And we have New Moon Reserve. 3 reserves. What does that even mean? If everything's a reserve, nothing's a reserve, right? If everything's a reserve, nothing's a reserve. And while that's getting voted on, appreciate you guys. I'm going to throw some wicks into this Grimm kit. Just kidding. Acting. Okay. Sorry. Don't look at the wad. Don't look at the wad. Don't look at the wad. Honestly, I'm down to try any of these. People are... I'm assuming that Earn might be going crazy for the Don Juan Reserve. Earn's been asking me, nay, telling me, demanding. What's in the... Oh, yep, Don Juan Reserve. I don't know why. I just had a feeling. Just had a feeling that Don Juan Reserve was going to destroy everything. I'm going to give New Moon like another week or so, and then that's just going to go straight to the Tuesday fiddle. Does everybody know about Don Juan Reserve? Does everybody love Don Juan Reserve? Am I really missing out here? Too bad Phrasing can't see this. Just doing the best wicking job I've ever done. Don Juan Reserve. Well, who saw that coming? Sorry, New Moon. Sorry, Custard. Sorry, Kaz. Sorry, Yogi. It's Don Juan Reserve time. Don Juan Reserve. This is a 3 milligram. King's Crest Don Juan Reserve 3 milligram. King's Crest Don Juan Reserve. Ingredients. All right. Here we go. Look out, stomach. Here we go. All right. I should be able to do some, my favorite thing that I like to do. Just a little bit of hot drip in action. Just a little bit. Look at that wonk on that coil. Look at that wonk. Oh, okay. The Reserve version of the popular Don Juan butter pecan pie flavor. Don Juan Reserve is a graham cracker crusted chocolate butter pecan pie. Chocolate butter? Just words. Chocolate butter pecan pie topped with a dollop of sweet whipped cream. Whipped cream. What up? Hey, Georgia boy. What up, Cyborg? Cyborg Gaming. Whoa. Graham cracker crusted chocolate butter pecan pie topped with that is, whoa. Here we go. Yep, the old HDA. Hashtag HDA. Hot dripping action. This is gonna run out of battery. This is getting tasted out of the good old-fashioned Lush Plus RDA. Let's see, these are internal battery things, right? Can I screw a 510 threading down on there? I'm running out of battery life. Don Juan Reserve, off the knuckle, pretty delightful. Pretty delightful. Listen, Ern, you've gained a lot of credibility in my eyes, okay? You just have. And it's because of the noms. It's because of the noms. The noms got you a lot of juice street cred, so now I take your opinion on things like liquids, a little bit more seriously than I did before. Before it was like, but now it's like, you see the difference? All right, I'm going to sit with this for a sec. I promise I'll be right back really quickly. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, you know, I guess in the future, it's whatever. I'm going to listen to Earn a little bit more about a few certain things. It's whatever. The Don Juan Reserve is truly delightful. I'm a pecan pie fan, and it's very pecan pie. Very pecan pie. I wouldn't, if you had given me this juice and vaped it, and I vaped it, and then you told me that there was diacetyl in it, I might believe you. It's got a very, very buttery pecan, you know, the pecan pie filling, that like filling that's like a little gooey and it's brown and it's like, you know, that filling is this liquid. This is a very pecan pie. I don't necessarily get like chocolate. It tastes like a buttery pecan pie. You say pecan? What's correct? Is it pecan or pecan? Pecan. Pecan or pecan? Black Yoshi, pecan? I think I say pecan. Pecan? Pecan? Yeah, I say pecan. Like it's a peeing convention? Like it's a pecan? You got a pecan 2025? Pecan. I say pecan. Steve-O says pecan. Pecan? Pecan? Pecan. 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 Wait, how do I say it? I've forgotten. Pecan. I say it the same way Corporate Jason does. Pecan. Yeah. Don Earn's Reserve is pecan pie filling with butter, with melty sugar butter all over it. And again, if you told me that this had diacetyl in it, I might believe you. I don't think it does. In fact, I'm very sure it does not. But it's convincing. The way that it hits me and the way that it flavors is convincing. It tastes buttery. Tastes buttery and like a pecan. Pecan. Yeah. Pecan. Wow. It's sweet and like borderline, I don't want to put anybody off, but borderline butterscotchy. It's a bit butterscotchy. Oh, does it really, Steve-O? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Dude, this is good. This is going to be a fall... thank you. This is going to be a fall-ass flavor. This is like... I could see vaping this all through Halloween, all through Thanksgiving, all the way into Christmas. It's just got those vibes for days. It's a bit... Kaz, you're a bit butterscotchy. I'm not butterscotchy. Dude. No, I wouldn't say it's Werthersy. It's not Werthersy. It's a very filling of pecan pie, but buttery brown sugar, pecan pie. No real dollops of anything. It's at a dollop of whipped cream. I don't taste that necessarily. Ultra Don Juan Reserve. Is that a real thing? Supreme Don Juan Reserve. Version XXX, you know. Custard Monster Pumpkin Spice. I'm trying to get that Kaz FDH Pumpkin Spice, the basic bitch up here. No one wants to vote for it. Yeah, thank you, Corporate Jason, for saying that. Churros generally are disappointing. I'm always excited about a churro until the moment I take a first bite. And then I'm like, oh yeah, it's a churro. That's not true. I've had some really bomb churros. I've had some very bomb churros. We had some filled churros not that long ago. It was like a churro filled with like strawberry cream goo. That was delicious. That was delicious. Hell yeah, dude. All right. All right. All right, Don Juan Reserve. All right. You keep your secrets. All right, dude, Don Juan Reserve. That is delicious. Thank you for voting for that. Thank you for making me vape that. Ern, thank you for sending that over my way. It's delicious. It's a pecan pie. I don't know why I was expecting custard. You know, I've just been like... Yeah, that's custard. That pecan pie is a whole other vibe. That pecan pie is a whole other vibe. That is delicious. Dude, thank you, Ern. And thanks everybody for voting for it. Now, if I may, if we could, let's wrap this up. We've been streaming 3 hours and 37 minutes. We might end up going just a little bit long, but that's only because we need to check out Ern's favorite Undeclared bands. And let me find old Ern here. There he is. Oh yeah. Oh no. Let's do this one. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if this is okay. So this feels like they're serious. Okay. Well, here's the thing. Replay crew on YouTube. I'm sorry. I don't think this segment can be on YouTube. I think I'll get in all sorts of trouble and get all sorts of like copyright notifications. So this gets edited out for YouTube, but I'll catch you back here right at the end to say goodbye. It's time for Ern's favorite Undeclared band. That's all for this week. That's all we got. That's Ern's favorite Undeclared bands. I think we did the damn thing. Hell yeah. All right, you guys. Right on. Well, look, that's been a vlog. That's been a damn vlog. I apologize for, it really did put me in a much better mood doing the vlog and getting to do the things and even building the dumb Grimm kit and even doing, opening all the mail is obviously fun and liquid tastings are fun and even going through the news. Like this all did kind of help put me in a little bit better of a mood. I'm just going to try to keep that going, I'm just going to try to keep that going. I feel like I need another break already, and I hate that because I haven't been back for that long, but we're kind of barreling towards the end of the year. There's going to be a break around Christmas, New Year's time. That's when I usually take the longest break, like a full 2-week break around Christmas, New Year's time. Next week, I believe, is Halloween. So we're going to do the Halloween vlog, doing a Halloween vlog with Sam the Vape and Bogan. He's going to show up here and we're going to be in costume and we're going to, just goof off and have a vlog, kinda. It's not going to be any real segments. I'm sure we're going to drink beer. I'm sure we're going to listen to some Instagram bands. I'm sure we're going to do like a liquid tasting together. That could be a damn thing. But shout out to Richard sitting on a rock. Thank you guys. Appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for helping to cheer me up. Thank you for, keeping the mood fun and posi-core. That really goes a long way, and I'm just having a moment right now. I'm just having a moment, and the moment hasn't ended because I did the vlog, but the vlog put me in a little bit better of a mood and kind of gives me a little bit different of a lens to look at all of my problems through. But I'm having a moment right now. Like I said at the beginning of the vlog, I'm not really okay. I'm just not really okay, and I'm trying to be okay again, and it's difficult, and I'm doing my best, and thank you guys. I mean, seriously, for all the support, for believing in me, for believing in our cause, and for, just being part of this. I feel like this is actually something special, and thank you for being a part of it. Yeah, we're having a Grogan Halloween. We're having a Grogan Halloween this Halloween, and I think that's all. Let me take one quick look and make sure I didn't forget anything. I got to take the dogs outside. No, we got it all. Oh, did you see this? Did you see this? Did you happen to see that? Did you happen to see that? Anyway, let's take off. Let's get out of here, and we're starting up again next week. We should have plenty of reviews, plenty of content, plenty of Instagram, plenty of streaming. We're doing a fiddle next week. We're doing a vlog next week. We're doing Zelda next week. We're doing all the damn things. So, hey, have a great weekend, you guys. I'll catch up with my yo-yoys in the Discord hangs. And to everybody else, hey, I love you, man. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. And thank you for helping get me in a little bit better of a mood tonight. Big love to you guys, and we're gonna say goodbye. As we do, it's Yak. He believes he can fly, so I think that we can believe in ourselves. I say this every week. Why don't I take my own advice? Why don't I believe in myself? Don't. But I'll try to take my own advice this week. And Yak believes he can fly, so we can believe in ourselves, I think, for at least the end of the day. Maybe on in through the weekend, All right, guys. Hey, from the bottom of my heart, thank you. Appreciate you. Keep being sick. Keep being awesome. Keep being awesome. That's what I have to say. All of you are awesome. Tuna Fish, awesome. Ern, awesome. Ben, awesome. Paul Cole, I don't even need to say it. Awesome. Jeremy M, Bagpipes, V8, awesome. Jake White, awesome. Richard sitting on a rock, awesome. Blue Diamond, awesome. Chickenfoot, awesome. Brett Michael, awesome. Steve O, yeah. I think we know the answer to that. Awesome. So thank you guys for being rad as hell. And I'll see you guys the next time. Peace out. Bye.
I believe I could fly. I believe I could touch the sky any time of year. Dun 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 dun. I believe I can fly.